Happy morning everyone! Magandang umaga po sa Kapampangan, Maya Payabak po kay Katamungan. It's been a great show yesterday. I hope that everyone, marami po kayong natutunan with our two high caliber speakers coming of course from San Luis and Lubao National High School. And of course this day, it's gonna be a great day. Magandang umaga pong muli. Before we proceed with our opening program, ayan, it is gonna be our last day. We would like to say thank you once again to our CID Chief, Dr. Celia R. Nakanlale, our Schools Division Superintendent. We have Dr. Zenia G. Mostoles, our ASTS who join us for the first day of our online capacity building for teachers. We have Dr. Melissa Sanchez and our very supportive education program supervisor, Dr. Jane P. Valencia. We would like to say thank you on behalf of the MTOP Pampanga chapter, the DCT core team. Maraming salamat po Sir Jason Santos, the SEPs for HRD, and of course, Sir John Palasigi, our ITO. We would like to say thank you and would like to acknowledge as well our tech moderators for this morning. We have Ma'am Marian Santos Antonio, Teacher 2 of Lubao National High School, and Ma'am Christine Marie Yu Santos, our Education Program Specialist at SGOD HRTS, our co-tech moderator. Maraming salamat po. And those who are watching live, we would like to say thank you po sa lahat po ng maagang tumututok po para sa ating lahat para for this 3-day webinar series of the mathematics team. Again, this is online capacity building for teachers and hosting webinars, math, VEDIC, computing, math problems using calculators, and video lesson development. The last part of the title itself would focus on the video lesson development, and definitely that is associated with the output that we are requiring our participant to be submitted today after this webinar series. Again, good morning po sa lahat. Good morning kay Ma'am Evelyn Lalas na nanonood po from Florida Blanca. Yan, kagabi kasi ka-chat ko siya. And Ma'am Josephine Palo, our elementary president for the MTOP. Magandang umaga po. Again, Ma'am Evelyn Lalas. And I would like to say good morning also to my very supportive mentor, the master teacher from Bekuran High School, Sir Rafael Santos. Okay, so without further ado, let's start the program. And I want everyone to focus our hearts again in our minds as we pay homage to our country, as we sing all together a Makabayan song, and to be followed by a short prayer.
Mga Pinoy, tuling magmahal sa Pilipinas na bayang ating sinilangan. Ingatan at ipagtanggol Dangal ang bayan mo, sabihin mong ikaw ay isang bagong Pilipino. Bagong Pilipino ang tawag sa akin. Mga batas ng bayan ay kailangang susundin. Magkaisa at maglingkod bilang makabayan para sa kapakanan at pagmulat ng inang bayan. Okay, tagal natin napabayaan. Ang bayan ay dumadaing nasa kahirapan. Kinabukasan ng bansa at mga mamamayan. Sa balikat nating Pinoy nakasalalay. Panahon na para tayo ay magbago. Pagmalasakit sana ang bawat Pilipino. Huwag kang magsasamantala at huwag mapuso. Maging halimbawa ka ng bagong Pilipino. Bagong Pilipino ang tawag sa amin. Mga batas ng bayan ay kailangang susundin. Magkaisa at maglingkod bilang makabayan para sa kapakanan at pagmulat ng inang bayan. Bagong Pilipino ang tawag sa akin. Mga batas ng bayan ay kailangang susundin. Magkaisa at maglingkod bilang makabayan para sa kapakanan at pagmulat ng inang bayan.
Ordinance help us to amend our intentions. We learn to other ordinance in our discussion. I All right, thank you so much. Again, a brand morning to each and every one. Yan, sana hindi pa po nababawasan yung level of excitement ng ating mga teachers na nanonood live via live stream sa FB. And of course, ito, maagang good morning sa ating lahat. Good morning po, watching from Santo Tomas National High School, Ma'am Racy Kia Bondok. Magandang morning po sa inyo, ma'am. We also have good morning, watching from Guagua East District. Marites Maglaki de Leon, good morning po. Watching from San Juan High School, Mexico. Eric Infante, good morning. Watching from Acli Elementary School. We also have some greetings here. Magandang morning din po sa Betis High School to my mathematics department headed by our very supportive and very hardworking head teacher tree for mathematics. We have Ma'am Annette Simbol and of course our master teacher, Ma'am Erlinda Parico. We would like to say good morning to Miss Jocelyn Siquete Velasquez. A blessed morning po watching from Magalang South District, Santo Niño Elementary School. To Sokhana Sikat Manalansa, good morning po watching from Masantol High School. We also have greetings from Fausto Gonzalez Elementary School. Cluster 3 from Lubao, Ma'am Jess Tongol. Magandang morning po. Again, it's been a great morning and we would like to acknowledge the members of our Katami team who will be joining us this morning, this last session and last day. This is August 14, 2020 po. Our Katami would like to say thank you to Ma'am Wilhelmina Castro. Ma'am, kamag-anak po ata kita. We have Ma'am Irene Marquez and Ma'am, and of course, ito, hindi na tayo iniwan ni Ma'am Irene Marquez and the very beautiful, according to Sir Robin, Ma'am Bernabeth Manyo. Thank you so much po again for joining us. And I think everyone is really excited about this last part of our matrix for today. So we are here for the video lesson development. Ngayon po, for our first speaker, we will be joined by a math coordinator from San Esteban High School, Ma'am Vanessa Pangan, to discuss on how to craft math videos using PowerPoint. Ito very new to ako sa akin. Bagong-bago po sa pandinig ko po ito na I'll be crafting videos using the PowerPoint. So I'll be listening very carefully for this one. Ayan. Our second speaker would be Sir Ramon B. Payumo, the teacher 3, and I think he is the cluster coordinator for all the mathematics teacher for cluster 4. From San Juan High School, Mexico, we have Mr. Ramon B. Payumo Jr. He will be discussing crafting math video lesson using KineMaster. Ito sir, dinownload ko yung KineMaster kasi nakita ko yung KineMaster na sa title. So definitely, sana makafollow tayo. No? So I want sa lahat ng speakers po natin, make sure that you speak clearly and slowly for our viewers to really follow your instructions para po they could apply that. And definitely after this very nice presentation from our speakers, naka-record naman po ito. So after this, you can watch it again and again for you to follow each of the steps for this very important topic to be discussed by our caliber speakers. Good morning po sa lahat ng members ng DCT team. Maraming salamat po again. Ayan. So for I think sa ating mga viewers, you need to be ready with your laptops with you, with your connection. Make sure that all your connections are okay. Make sure that your laptop is already ready. Yan. Maraming salamat po again DCT team, to the Schools Division Superintendent, CID Chief, Dr. Celia R. Lacanlale. Thank you very much po. I think we are all set for this wonderful presentation for our first speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present to you our fifth speaker who has the task to discuss on how to craft math video lessons using PowerPoint. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ma'am Vanessa Pangan, the math coordinator from San Esteban High School. Hi, Ma'am Van.
Hi, Sir Mark.
How are you? I love the background. Very techy.
Wow, thank you.
Talaga nag-ready ka.
Wow, thank you.
Everyone
I am really excited, Sir Mark, for today.
Marami ako natatanggap na questions last night. Sir, maganda po ba yung topic? Sabi ko, yes, definitely we have save the best for last, sabi nga nila, di ba?
Wow.
Sabi ko, pinagmamalaki ko po sa MTAP Pampanga ang aming auditor, the very dependable Ma'am Vanessa.
Wow, thank you, Sir Mark, for that. Very honored din to be part of your group. Lalo na ikaw yung president.
Ay, naku,
Napaka-sipag, napaka-dedicated, napaka-supportive na president po ng MTAP.
ay naku naman. Dahil I have the best team. Sabi nga nila, di ba, if you have the best team, definitely our programs, our activities will go a long way, will be smooth forever. Yan. Kaya mahirap no, Ma'am Van, no, na humawa ng ganitong klaseng organization. But at the same time, it's a challenge for all of us. 'Di ba? Hindi natin pwedeng iwan si Ma'am Jane.
Yes, totoo yan. And swerte din
Kailangan,
natin kasi Ma'am Jane yung kasama natin, Sir Mark. Kasi super duper supportive din niya. Then super duper siya maka-appreciate sa mga ginagawa natin.
yes, that's ano. Kaya nga nako, sabi ko, mahal na mahal ko yan si Ma'am Jane. Kaya nga sabi ni Ma'am Bernabet, hindi daw halata na idol ko siya. Pero definitely all of us are looking up to her, right?
Yes, totoo yun, Sir Mark. Idol natin lahat si Ma'am Jane.
So maraming nakakakuna sa kanya because of her the way she talk.
Yes.
Diba? Sinabi ko dun sa introduction ko for the first day of our webinar. Kapag siya yung nagsasalita, kahit anong ginagawa natin, di ba, mapapatingin ka, sino kaya yun? Because definitely she would speak with convictions. At alam
Yes.
mo, kapag siya rin nagsalita, totoo lahat, no? You don't need to
Totoo, sir.
validate. Maniniwala at maniniwala ka. And that is a power of a great speaker.
Yes, totoo yan, sir.
So, ayan, medyo kahapon, sumakit ang ulo natin ng konti dahil sa Casio calculator.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
Sa mga competitions natin. Pero okay naman. So definitely, Van, you are excited. Our viewers are also excited for that. I will give you the floor. I know you can do it very well.
Thank you,
Please
Sir
take note of
Mark.
my reminder. You speak clearly and slowly for them to understand it very well.
Okay,
Okay?
I will do that. Thank you so much, Sir Mark.
Take it away. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello po. Good morning to all our viewers out there, math teachers from both the secondary and elementary, and even our senior high school students. And if we have viewers here that are from other subjects, you are very much welcome kasi po my discussion will not only be good for the math teachers but also for other subjects din po. Kasi you can use this para sa paggawa ng video lessons ninyo para sa mga students natin. And today, I would like you to please cooperate with me, use your laptops, and if you have an internet connection, that is much better kasi po we are going to use also internet connection for our activities today. And to start my presentation, I would like you to watch a video wherein this video that I have prepared will tell what is our objective, what are the things that you are going to expect in my presentation. So, everyone, please watch this video.
Good morning, I am Miss Vanessa Pipangan and I have tasked to discuss to you how to craft math video lessons using PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint presentation is a powerful tool that can be used as a form of visual aids to our students. It is a powerful tool that enables us to create presentations and videos that will help us attract students' attention. Are you familiar with Prezi? Prezi is a tool that is used to make interactive presentations. To use it, you must pay for its subscription. But don't you know that you can make Prezi-like presentations using PowerPoint? I will discuss to you a brief summary of what will you expect on today's presentation using the Prezi-like presentation I made using Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. Let us begin with the objectives and the description of our activity for today. We have three objectives today. The first one is updating the knowledge we have about the features of Microsoft PowerPoint, including add-in, recording, Developer, Draw, Zoom, Morph, Rehearse Timings, and Microsoft Remote. Second, we are not only focusing on crafting video through PowerPoint but also on how to maximize the PowerPoint presentation by adding creative templates and animations to make our presentation interesting to our audience. And lastly, we are going to create math video lessons through Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. We have the what, why, and how of Microsoft presentation. What? Using videos in the classroom is a very good idea. Not only does this provide the teacher with a wide range of extraordinary benefits, but it's a fun experiment for students as well. And they will certainly appreciate the entire experience to begin with. It's all about having the right approach and attention to detail. That's something that every teacher should focus on if he or she wants to deliver the best result. So why? It's because 21st century learners are what we call the next generation or digital natives and is often defined as learners who exploit technology to support learning.
Imagine if you could empower the students of today to create the world of tomorrow. Harness the power of technology to bring what once seemed impossible into reach.
I believe all children want to learn. It's just a matter of the adults trying to find an avenue or a vehicle to get them to that place.
Technology is transforming the classroom, and it's changing the way we teach, learn, connect.
Hello.
Imagine if the most important parts of your school were connected. Students, teachers, and classrooms, empowering everyone to create, to collaborate, to achieve more. From meeting the diverse needs of all students, to improving graduation rates and efficiently managing your schools.
We had a graduation rate of 55%, which is shameful. And through this tracking and relentless use of data, I announced last month that it's at 82.6%. That is remarkable.
Introducing Microsoft 365 Education, designed to empower educators and students to unlock their creativity, to easily connect and work together in and out of the classroom, to make it easier to deploy and manage affordable classroom devices, and to provide always-on security to help keep your school's data safe. Simple changes can ignite transformation. You know what works, so let us help you build on it. This is Microsoft 365 Education. Together, we can embrace what's next.
So today you must have a laptop, mobile screen, cell phones, and stable internet connection for you to be able to follow with our presentation and hands-on activities. At the end of our discussion, you are expected to make a video lesson in mathematics. It's either in micro, tutorial, explainer, whiteboard, demonstration, tabletop, or screencast video. So we have 10 reasons why we must use video lessons in our discussion, either in classroom or at home. So the first one is videos are the best way to engage our students since they are known for their love for watching videos in the internet. You can frequently saw them watching vlogs, YouTube videos, and even K-drama. So because of that, videos are easier to be accepted by our students. Second, they are immerse students in the production. Through videos, they can immerse themselves in their own version of their classroom. Today's students are creative and innovative on their own. Next is students today are innately curious. Though videos, they are being engaged with a new form of learning which they value. It is much more detailed if you use video inside your classroom during your discussion. You will be able to put all needed information instead of recalling everything while discussing face-to-face. Videos immerse your learners. They are being engaged during the discussion process. Through video, you can integrate the outside world in the learning process that makes the learning authentic, unique, and fun to the learners. Videos can speak 1,000 words that make the learning much more easier. Videos can be used over and over again and can be watched anytime. Hence, they are more flexible. Videos can make learning much more easier and engaging to our students. It is one of the best learning tools that you can use for sure. Videos creates experience. Through videos, students experience the information, not just knowing the information. So finally, if you truly want to obtain a better, more immersive and meaningful learning experience for your students, then you should definitely consider using videos in the classroom. It's very easy to do that, and you can rest assured that the results will pay off immensely in the long run. So I am hoping that at the end of our presentation, you will be able to create your own math video lesson using Microsoft PowerPoint.
Yan. So, how was the video po? I hope you enjoyed the video and learned what are you going to expect with today's presentation. So, as I said in the video po, I would like you to prepare a laptop, an internet connection, and of course, the laptop should have a Microsoft PowerPoint because we are going to use that. So, here po, let's start na po our presentation. I will now have my screen, share my screen with all of you. So we have here a blank Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Of course, you are going to open a blank presentation and then make sure that the one that you are going to use is a Microsoft Office 365 or 2016. Kasi if I'm not mistaken, yung pong mababa doon ay hindi po kayang mag-record ng video. So for this po, by the way po, we have our own Microsoft account from the Department of Education to activate po the Microsoft Office 365. Kasi, di ba may bayad po si 365? So, some of us, di po natin gusto yun, nagpapahack po tayo sa mga co-teacher po nating ICT. And then, ang pangit lang po doon, hindi po natin magagamit ng buo yung mga features ni Microsoft Office 365. And then, this one po ay galing sa central office ng DepEd. Hiningi ko po ito through our ICT in the Division of Pampanga. But if you are going to use this account, may mga feature po si PowerPoint na hindi nyo magagamit. So what are you going to do is paang-activate nyo lang po siya. So gagamitin nyo lang si DepEd account from the Central Office of the Department of Education to activate the Microsoft Office 365. But kapag gagamitin nyo na po siya, use your personal account. Okay po? So, let's start with the ribbons. As you can see po, in my ribbons, meron po ako ditong recording. So, paano po yan nadagdag dyan? So, ang first thing nyo pong gagawin is you are going to move your arrow here at the top. At kapag meron na po yung nag-highlight na isa, you are just going to right-click and then customize the ribbon. Pagka-customize po natin ng ribbon, you are just going to check or to have the draw and the add-ins and the recording. I-click nyo lang po sila para makita sila. Then you are just going to click OK. Ayan po. Nakikita nyo po ba? Yan. Then afterwards po, I'll just share my screen again. Tatanggalin ko lang po siya saglit because medyo blurred daw po yung nakikita ninyo. Tatanggalin ko lang po yung pagka-share screen niya. Just stop the sharing, then share it again. Just a moment po. Ganyan po talaga kapag live tayo. May mga technical difficulties po. I'll just share my screen again. Ayan. So I'll just go with the PowerPoint, the blank presentation. Ayan. So again po, nadagdag na po ba natin yung ating mga ribbons? So yung ribbons po natin dapat meron na po yung draw at recording sa taas, even the add-ins. Ano po yung makikita sa draw? Sa draw, we have here different pens. Pwede po tayong magsulat gamit to. We are going to have to discuss that later. Ink to math, mamaya din po i-discuss natin yan. Then we have the recording. Ito po yung gagamitin natin to create math video lessons. We have record slideshow, screenshots, screen recording, video, audio, save as show, and export to video. Yan po yung mga gagamitin natin later on how to create math video lessons using PowerPoint. Then we have the add-ins. So I will teach you now how to add add-ins in your Microsoft PowerPoint. So what are you going to do is go to Insert, then Add-ins, and then afterwards get Add-ins. Oh, by the way, I'll just change my account into Gmail. Make sure that it is with Gmail kasi pag po ang ginamit natin hindi Gmail, hindi po maano yung mga add-ins natin. So, get add-ins again. Sorry, man. We'll just go with here. My Microsoft account. Yan. Punta lang po tayo dito sa Microsoft account natin. Then, sign in.
Hello, Ma'am Vanessa.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to interrupt kasi I'll be hearing and I'll be reading a lot of comments. Medyo blurred ata yung presentation. Can we
Yung
double
aking
check?
screen. Okay,
Oo,
sir.
yung
I'll just
screen.
stop
Medyo
sharing
ano
muna.
talaga.
Yes, can you entertain muna our audience for a while? I'll just stop sharing and fix
Yes, Ma'am Vanessa.
my
Oo.
screen. Thank
Medyo
you.
ano tayo, no? But of course, sa lahat po ng viewers natin out there, make sure that you have your laptops with you. Your connection as well is really great. Ayan, so we just have to wait for Ma'am Vanessa to really get into the presentation kasi mas maganda po, mas malinaw po sa lahat ng viewers natin yung mga nangyayari at dapat gawin. So step by step, Ma'am Vanessa, I think would be explaining on how to use PowerPoint for us to create video because this is very timely dahil there are some, although we are using the modular plus the TV as our modalities in teaching our students, definitely there would be an effort for the teachers to produce their own and to have their own modality for them to reach out to their kids. And this is one way, a good way, actually. I know that this would be a very effective because most of our students are very techy in terms of the technology nowadays. Ayan po. Again, to our participants, you can have your attendance and please log in using your DepEd email account for the attendance flashing on your ticker po ngayon. So please double check that. It's attendance math D3. That's our day 3. Yan. Maraming salamat po again those who are watching live here. Good morning watching from FNSES Florida Blanca West District. Ito, nanonood na po ang aking mga kasamahan sa Betis High School. Habang hinintay natin si Ma'am Vanessa, I have the privilege to greet them. Ma'am Parico, Ma'am Annette, hello po. Sir Ray, Ma'am Annalie, Ma'am Lai, Ma'am Imelda, Ma'am Nasnil, Ma'am Maricon, Sir Ray Sibog, Sir Ray Bacani, Ma'am Erlinda Parico, Ma'am Erlinda Makapagal, Ma'am Aileen Cruz. Ayan, maraming salamat for always watching. And we also have viewers from Lubao National High School, Ma'am Edelwina Paulet Duwe. Again, yan, after po each session, you are all free to comment. You are all free to ask questions. Kung meron po kayong gustong bigyan ng emphasis, gusto pong itanong kay Ma'am Vanessa and to our second speaker, please do type your comments and your questions on the FB live stream. Okay? So please do not forget that. And ang ating pong output ay isasambit mo natin definitely today. So 1 per cluster po for the high school and 1 per sector for the elementary level. Again, you can send your outputs on mtop.sdopampanga at gmail.com. We have also as well we have the format for that particular file name po para hindi po siya maligaw dun sa aming email account. Math video lesson, cluster, grade level, and then the MELCs kung saan po siya naka-under. If it is week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on and so forth. We also have two requests to our viewers that they need to download KineMaster as well. Ayan, you can download application kinematics app po sa inyong mga cellphone so that definitely ito pwede sa cellphone na agad yung KineMaster dahil madali lang daw pong mag-edit. That's according to Sir Ramon. Just download that using your Google Play Store o dun sa mga sa Apple po, that's App Store. Okay? Again, we are still waiting for Ma'am Vanessa to have the presentation very clear to everyone. So I hope makapaghintay po tayo definitely. Dumadami na po ang viewers natin this morning. We are reaching 1,000.
Alias, saksakan ng kay. Alias.
Good morning po, watching from San Rafael Elementary School. Good morning din po, watching from Mapalad Elementary School. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. From hindi ko ata alam to Manghasan, Balik, Barangay Elementary School. Good morning, Ma'am Kimi Gopez Pineda. Good morning po from Guagua West. We have Ma'am Aileen Kabuntot. Medyo mabilis po yung mga comments natin. Again, please do you have to listen very carefully to our speakers this morning para po makapagtanong tayo. And then if meron po medyo mabilis na part, you can also comment that so that I can read and say it to our speakers this morning. Ayan. Thank you very much once again to our our DCT core team. Yan. Ano ba yung mga sinasabi ko? Kinakabahan kasi ako dahil last day na po ngayon. We have our tech moderator, Ma'am Marian Santos Antonio from Lubao National High School. And of course, Ma'am Christine Marie Yu Santos. Sana po magaya ko po yung boses yung pang call center. Ma'am Tin, ang tawag dito, nakaka-inspire po pag naririnig ko po kayo. Parang ganun din. Kahit di ko po kayo nakikita personally and virtually, pag nagsalita na si Ma'am Tin kasi talagang seryoso na kami lahat. And of course, thank you from the dry run up to the last day. Naku po, hindi po kami iniwan ng DCT. Hats off po kami sa inyo, Sir John, Sir Jason, Ma'am Tin. Maraming salamat po. You've got a very nice team starting from the registration, from the promotion to the social media team to the moderators. Naku po, grabe. Ang sipag niyo pong lahat. And I think DepEd Pampanga is really proud of having such team like that. And sabi ko nga, ang tawag dito, mahirap magsalita pero grabe po. Saludo po ang MTAP Pampanga chapter sa inyo. And I hope that this would be not the last time na magkikita-kita po tayo. Ayan. Again, sa 2 days po na nagkasama tayo, can we have comments po from our participants watching live? What would be your learnings up to this time? Ano po ba yung mga magagandang natutunan nyo po for the past 2 days na meron po tayo? We have, of course, yung first day. Pwede ba mag-quiz tayo dito? Hindi naman puro siguro pwedeng ganun na. Yung ating mga ginawa for the first day, of course. Unang-una po, we have Sir Michael. And then si Ma'am Leia Usi. Yan, siguro natuto tayo ng shortcut. Sige nga po. Pwede kaya tayo magpa-quiz, ma'am? Hindi, joke lang. Alam ko po, it's still medyo meron pang mga ginagawa yung ating mga teachers dyan. We are having multitasking. A lot of teachers are preparing the modules as well, helping their school head and their principal when it comes to the printing of the modules. Ayan po, napakarami po ang ginagawa ng teachers for the preparation of the opening of classes this August 24. So hindi po basta-basta ang ginagawa ng mga teachers. Nagsulat kami ng modules ngayon po for script writing and so on for the TV Prod. Ayan, maraming salamat po. Hi din po kay Ma'am Dado, who's very welcoming to the math department. Ayan, napakabait po ni Ma'am Dado kagabi kausap namin because of our script. Dahil siya po mismo personally ang mga nag-e-edit po ng ating script for that particular topics po na ipepresent ng math. Good morning po, Ma'am Jenalie Gaviola Nulud. Also like to say good morning to Lois Pasha Cruz, watching from Santa Monica Elementary School sa Smuan District. Good morning po, watching from Santo Rosario National High School, Ma'am Joanne Justo Garcia. Na-enjoy po namin. Na-enjoy po namin ang 2 days. It helps a lot on our part. Ma'am Marilu Lardin, thank you very much po. We are very much happy receiving those comments from all of you that you've learned a lot from the 2-day webinar na meron po tayo for the past. Ito na po yung last day. So sana po we still have the same momentum. We still have the same energy na may bibigay po namin sa inyong lahat. Ayan. Good morning to Ma'am Sheila Garcia. Good morning po, Sir Mark. Hello po, good morning. Facebook user. Hindi ko alam kung sino po ikaw. Ayan. Watching from Bulac National High School. Ayan. Good morning po, ma'am or sir. Ayan. From Florida West District. Good morning. We also like to say good morning to from the Santa Ana Elementary School, Santa Ana District, Ma'am Lorna Pangilinan. Shout out po. Ito, shout out to one of my idols in the division of Pampanga, the OIC of Bacolor High School, and the rest of the people from Bacolor High School. Good morning, Doc Regent Ryan Ramos. Yan, magandang morning, sir. Tagal na natin hindi nagkita. Kailan ba kita ulit papasyalan dyan? Pero social distancing tayo because we need to focus a lot. Kasi alam mo na-isolate ako ng ilang araw kaya medyo ingat-ingat na tayo, kinakabahan. Although, sabi ko nga pag nagkita-kita po tayo mga magkakapamilya at magkakaibigan, we can help but to hug each other. But then again, we need to follow social distancing. Ingat-ingat din po tayo. Good morning, watching from Fausto Gonzales Shoco Memorial School sa Apalit District. Good morning po sa inyong lahat dyan. Pa-shoutout naman, Sir, Santa Maria High School, Makabebe, Math Teachers. Hello po, Sir. Ma'am, sa lahat po dyan sa Makabebe Math Teachers from Santa Maria High School. And we also like to say good morning to Santa Cruz Elementary School, Lubao West District. Ma'am Jennifer, nandyan ka ba? Yan ang kanilang sa Lubao, si Ma'am Jen ang naaalala ko. Good morning, Sir Mark, watching from San Vicente, San Francisco High School. Good morning po sa inyo. Good morning, everyone watching from Tagulod Elementary School. Good morning from Sapang Uwak High School. Di pa po ata ako nakakapunta ng Sapang Uwak. Cluster 2 po yun, tama po ba ako? Ma'am Lizelle, tama ako, no? Sa Sapang Uwak is Cluster 2. You're a member of our chat group. Good morning from Palmayo Elementary School from Cabalancan. Ito malapit sa amin. Ay, hindi. Tama ba? Cabalancan Elementary School, Santa Lucia po. Good morning po. Hello, Sir Cram Astro Boy. Ay, kilala ko nito. Watching from Santa Cruz High Integrated. Sir Gary, magandang morning sa inyo dyan sa Santa Cruz High Integrated. Naku po, ito yung namimiss ko tuloy yung mga competitions natin sa math. Kasi sigurado pag nandun na yung Santa Cruz, tahimik na kami lahat. Good morning po. Watching from San Pablo Elementary School. Watching from Nabuklod Elementary School, Florida Blanca District. Morning po from San Juan Elementary School, San Luis, Pampanga. From Apalit High School, magandang morning po sa inyo. Apalit, Sampaga High School. That's to Dila Elementary School, Santa Rita District. Good morning po. Ayan. So, meron pa ba tayong kailangan? And Sir Robin Perez, good morning po sa inyo. Nahiya naman ako. Kasi ang gaganda po ng sinabi niyo sa akin kahapon. Kaya thank you very much, Sir Robin, for that. Good morning to Talang High School, Candaba, all the way from Candaba, Pampanga. Ma'am Janine Jeronimo de Jesus, good morning po sa inyo. Yan, good morning. Watching from Santa Rita Elementary, Lubao East District, Yola Sanggalang, Malit. Oh, kayang-kaya pa, sir. Hindi ko na nga alam anong sasabihin ko, but then again, this is a challenge eh. Sabi nga nila, ayan, maraming po tayong matututunan kaya hindi ako bibitiw. Hindi dapat tayo bumitaw sa umagang ito because during my show before, ayan, sabi ko, always it's a good morning, bagong umaga. It's a brand new morning po para sa ating lahat. And eto po, good morning, watching from San Juan Elementary School, Makabebe. So, ayan. So, maraming salamat po again. We are reaching 1,000. So, please do watch po. This is a very important topic po para sa lahat ng teachers. Whether you are not a math teacher or you're not concentrated on math, you're also welcome here sa lahat po ng teachers sa Division of Pampanga. Please do watch this kasi po marami po kayong matututunan. Not all math teachers lang po ang pwedeng manood nito. Pwede po kayong manood kahit hindi po kayo math teachers. Again, thank you very much to Sir John Palasigue, our ITO, Sir Jason Santos, SEPS for HRD, the people behind nung nag-start po kami from the dry run, sina Sir Johnny, Sir Jeffrey de la Cruz, Sir Jonathan Abubo, maraming salamat po for helping us out para dry run kasi yun. So definitely hindi namin alam kung anong gagawin. So yan, binigay na po lahat ng ways and means for us to understand the scenario for the live show. Good morning, Ma'am Jane Valencia, who's now here with us. Yan, maraming salamat po again for the trust that you gave us for everyone. And to the Katame team, maraming salamat po for your kind words. Kasama po natin this morning, we have Ma'am Wilhelmina Castro, Ma'am Irene Marquez, and Ma'am Bernabeth Manyo. So I think we are doing good this time. Mahirap po ang live talaga, no? Nakakaano. Now you can comment kung meron po kayong gustong i-comment po for the last 2 days. We're still waiting for your comments po kung meron po ba kayo natutunan. Be honest po tayo ha. Again, your presentations, your video lesson presentation for the output, isend nyo lang po yan sa ticker na nakikita nyo sa ilalim ng yung mga screens, ang mtop.sdopampanga@gmail.com. Again, that's mtop.sdopampanga@gmail.com. And we would like to announce as well, yun, Ma'am Vanessa is here already.
I'm back. Oh my God. Ganyan po talaga pag live. Medyo may aberya lang po tayo sa ating internet.
So are you ready, Ma'am Vanessa? Okay na
Yes
ba?
po. Ready na
Again,
po.
Bagalan mo ng konti kasi kailangan nila tumunod step by step. I know you're excited about it.
Yes,
pero,
I'm very much excited.
Take it slow. Mas maganda, di ba? Pag ano. Okay? Ma'am Vanessa?
Yes, sir. So, thank you, Sir Mark. Thank you, Sir Mark. So, let's start po again. I've opened the Microsoft Office. Medyo, ang ginamit ko na lang po yung another laptop so that you will be able to see it. So, again po, you can have the Microsoft Office account of the Department of Education by going to the ICT of our department, email them, and then sila po yung mag-email sa ating central office para pagbigyan po tayo ng account na magagamit natin to activate our Microsoft Office 365. That is for free. Now, we have here po, my account that I have used here is my personal Gmail account. Why? Because sa add-ins po natin. Bakit po? Sa add-ins, may mga features po na hindi po pinapagawa ni DepEd account. So we are going to use our personal email account. Then afterwards, as I said earlier, we are going to move our mouse and have one of these ribbons highlighted kahit saan po dyan. Then you are going to right-click and then customize the ribbon. Then, after customizing the ribbon po, may magpa-pop up po dyan ng, yan, nagla-load lang po siya. This one I'm using po kasi the laptop that I am using is just a silver, Pentium Silver, yung kanyang processor. Kaya yung kanina pong gamit ko, that is an i3, mas mabilis po siya. As a teacher, sabi natin pag bumibili tayo ng laptop, much better si sabi ng mga nagbebenta, you can have Celeron, ma'am, you're just for documents. You can have Pentium because you're for documents. But that is not true. Bakit? Kasi po, kapag yun po yung binili nating processor lang ng laptop natin, isang application lang po yung pwedeng nakabukas. Kasi pag dalawang application, tatlong application po, bumabagal na siya. So sa mga teachers po dyan out there na hindi pa nakakabili ng laptop, I suggest bili po tayo ng i3 na laptop. So this one po medyo mabagal lang siya kasi this Pentium Silver, I am using it together with a web browser so that I can have you with me in our live stream. So in this case po, you are just going to click with the draw and the recording and developer and add-ins. Yan, sa akin po nakaklik na siya, pero kayo po, pwede nyo po yan i-click. Then, ma-add na po yan sa ribbon natin. Just press OK. So after that, we are just going to have here this one. Ano pong makikita natin sa recording? In this recording po, ang makikita po natin dyan ay record slideshow, screenshot, screen recording, video, audio, save as show, and export to video. Ito po yung primary ribbon na gagamitin natin all throughout our presentation because we are going to convert our PowerPoint into a video. And then, we have here the add-ins. As I said earlier, dito po tayo naputol kanina. Sa add-ins po, hindi po yan magagamit if you are using your DepEd account. So, please use po a personal account. Then, go to Insert. And then, we have the add-ins. Then, Get add-ins. Medyo naglo-load lang po siya.
Ma'am Van, wala kami nakikitang presentation.
Wala kayo. Wait lang po.
Di pa ata nakashare.
Naka-share screen na po ako.
Bagalan nating magsalita, Van,
Yes.
na-stress ka ba?
Hindi.
Bagalan lang. Take it slow, okay?
Okay. So, ayan na po. Naka-add na po siya.
Is
Nakikita
it
na
okay?
po.
Wait lang, Van. Yan. Take it slow.
Okay, sir.
Na siya, yun nga lang, medyo malabo. Medyo lumilinaw na siya. Sige, Van. So, I think you're now ready.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Again po, sorry for that, mga ma'am and sir. We are live. So, medyo may mga problems lang tayo na-encounter. Lalo na this new normal, kailangan talaga natin ng mabilis na internet connection. So, again po, this is our blank PowerPoint presentation. I'm just going to choose the layout into blank. Then after that, again, ang gagamitin po natin dito ay ang ating personal account. Medyo naglo-load lang po siya. So, then we are going to have our ribbons. Paano po yan na-add? Again, toggle lang po natin yung ating mouse dito po sa taas. Then afterwards, we are going to right-click. Then, customize the ribbon. Ayan po. We are just going to click the add-ins, recording, developer, and draw. Pero this particular po, we are just going to use the recording option and the add-ins for this particular presentation. And then, ayan na po siya. Makikita nyo na po dito sa ribbon natin, meron na po tayong recording. Ano pong makikita sa recording? We are going to see record slideshow, screenshot, screen recording, video, audio, save as show, and export to video. So, yan po yung mga makikita natin sa taas na gagamitin natin later on with our presentation. Then, we are going to move with add-ins. So, again, hindi po tayo makakapag-add ng mga add-ins dito sa ating Microsoft Office PowerPoint if we are going to use the account that was provided by the central office to activate the Microsoft Office 365. So, in this case, we are just going to use our personal email account. Then, we're going to go to Insert. Sa Insert, punta po tayo kay Add-ins. Then, we are going to get Add-ins. Then, we are going to be here at the store of Microsoft Office. And then, you are going to choose the add-ins that we have. Fluid Math, for example. Ayan. So we have here the fluid math beta, and then you are just going to add the fluid math beta. So papakita ko po ngayon yung aking mga add-ins. Then kayo na po yung mag-add sa inyong mga computer or laptop because naka-add na po sila sa akin. Ito po sila. I have here easy timer, GeoGebra for PowerPoint, yan. Kasi 'di ba, if you are going to use GeoGebra, then screenshot, then insert pa natin yung picture dito sa PowerPoint. In this case, automatic po siya na nandito sa PowerPoint po yung GeoGebra. Then we have the Pexels, Pixton Comics character. Ito po para siyang Bitmoji. Unfortunately, wala pa po tayong add-ins dito sa ating PowerPoint na Bitmoji. So we are just going to use Pixton comic characters. Then meron tayong symbols and characters. This one, instead of insert, then pupunta po tayo sa iba't ibang symbols and equations. Here, you can found your different symbols. Tapos ang maganda po dyan, nakahiwalay na siya kung ano yung sa math, yung ano sa mga symbols na iba't ibang lengguwahe. Then we have emoji keyboard. Ayan. Handy calculator. Pet scene, signs, ayan po. You can add this in your Microsoft Office PowerPoint using your personal account. Then WooClap, Fluid Math, Office Maps, Pick Me Presentation, QR for Office. I-add nyo lang po yan. Po. Then, just go to store. Dito nyo po kukunin yan. You're just going to search for the add-ins. By the way, kapag po may require additional purchase sa nakasulat, it means kailangan nyo pong magbayad. May bayad po yan. So, dito po tayo sa mga walang nakalagay na ganyan para hindi po tayo magbabayad. There are a lot po dito. If you want to be specific, you can go to education. Yan po yung mga magagamit ninyo. Ayan. This one, I like it the best. Pixton comic characters. Makita nyo po siya mamaya. I will show it to you. Ayan po yung iba-iba nating magagamit for this particular add-ins. Ayan po. So I hope nakapag-add-ins na po tayo. And then we are just going to have I will show you how to use this particular add-ins. Let's start with emoji keyboard. And medyo naglo-loading lang po siya. Again, you have to have a stable internet connection because medyo naglo-loading lang. Shout out po yung mga taga-Apalit dyan at Makabebe. Ang gamit ko po kasi yung internet ay Converge. Up to 20 Mbps na po ito pero mabagal pa rin siya. Ayan. Let's just wait for it. Yan. Ito po yung ating mga images. Meron po tayong mga emojis, meron tayong mga animals, food, activity, travel and places. For example, we just want to insert this emoji. For example, this smiling face. Yan. Pag kinlik mo siya, ayan siya. Ma'am, bakit po ganyang kalaki? Because I chose XXL here. So, if you are going to choose po kasi the XS, the extra small, ayan, the extra small, ganyan po siya kaliit lang. Tapos, if you are going to adjust it, malabo siya. So, pixelated po yung image natin. That is why you are going to choose kung ano po yung size na gusto mo kaagad-agad dito. Ayan. For example, yan, maliit po siya. So, for example, let's have medium. Tanggalin lang natin to. Then, let's go to medium. Let's choose this one with sunglasses. Di na-enjoy yung summer ng mga teachers out there sa gumagawa tayo ng mga modules and ibang trabaho. Ayan. So, we have this one. So, that is po our emoji keyboard. You can insert pictures from here. Then, let's have the one that I am telling you earlier. My add-ins. Again, I am using a laptop po that is processor niya lang ay Pentium Silver, kaya medyo mabagal. The one that I am using earlier po kasi that is i3. Kaya lang, that laptop doesn't have a LAN connection. Hindi po siya masaksak sa LAN. That is why I use this one. Nag-wait lang po siya. You have to have a stable internet connection po talaga for you to be able to have this particular add-ins. So, let's have the Pixton comic character. Ito siya. So, paano po yan? Double-click natin si Pixton. Yan, maglo-loading lang po. Wait lang po natin siya. Yung internet po kasi natin ay medyo mabagal this time around. Marami pong gumagamit. Ayan. Let's have get started. Then our quick start, you are just going to pick a type of view. Gaano ka ba? Ganito ka ba? Your body type? Are you taller? Ayan. So let's choose for this particular one. And then I would like to have this. Kung wari maputi tayo. Ayan. This one. And then I will choose this hair. And then you are going to choose your outfit. For example, you want to be formal, so teacher na teacher. Ito po siya. So we have this. Then you can even choose your pose. Ayan. You have these different poses. So, pasensya na may mga nagpa-pop up po. Ayan, we have here different poses. For example, you want it, your topic is about the rainy season if you are a science teacher. Ayan. For example, this one. Nagdi-discuss si Madam. Pwede po natin yan i-adjust to fit our presentation. Then we are going to have this. You can even go to format of the picture. Yan. Then you are just going to, para bumaliktad siya, flip horizontal. Para yung kabila. Ayan. So, ayan po siya. Then, you can even use different, may gusto nyong sumasayaw-sayaw, tumatakbo. Ayan po, nakita po natin siya. Ayan, you are going to say hi to your students, goodbye, you are discussing. Pipili lang po kayo dyan ng poses na gusto ninyo. You can even customize it. Send us a request, you are going to email them. Ayan po. So let's go back with the add-ins. We also have pixels. Kasi diba, kapag nag-i-insert tayo ng picture, you are just going to go to the browser, then download images. But here, we can have pixels, free stock photos. Wala po silang royalty. So, hindi po kayo makaka-copyright sa mga pictures na to na gusto nyong gamitin. Medyo naglo-loading lang po siya. Ay, napunta ako sa Facebook. Nawala si PowerPoint. Ayan. So, pasensya na po. We are live po kasi. So, I hope you understand po na medyo naglolo ko lang po yung ating internet connection ngayon. So, nag-loading lang po siya. That is the problem kapag ang gamit mo po ay mabagal na internet connection or ang gamit mong processor hindi po ganun kataas. I suggest po again that if you are going to buy a laptop, please buy i3 processor or mas mataas. Lalo na if you are into vlogging, yung pag-vlog po ng mga videos, hindi po pwede si i3 doon. You should have i5 and i7 for that. Nagla-loading lang po siya. Please bear with me. Ayan. So, nakikita po natin. So, ito po yun. Ito po yung ating pixels. So you can search photos here. For example, you want a about love. Yan, may mga about love dyan na pictures. They are free po. Yan, marami po tayong add-ins. Hindi ko na po siya i-elaborate because you can explore it on your own. Kasi kapag po tayo ay nag-explore pa, baka maubusan po tayo ng time. Since this particular topic during our regional seminar was discussed the whole morning, so I will just discuss the important points po na kailangan nating i-discuss this particular topic. And by the way, so hindi po tayo makakagawa ng video kung wala tayong PowerPoint. So ibig sabihin, we need to first make our PowerPoint presentation. And to make our PowerPoint presentation unique on its own, we are going to make our own template. So how can we make our own template? First, you are going to go to design. And as you can see, may iba po dito na hindi nyo nakikita sa mga PowerPoint templates nyo because these templates, ginawa ko po yan. So, paano po gagawa ng particular template natin? You can go to colors, then you can customize the color. Ayan po, meron na po akong customize dito, custom 1 and custom 2. But if you want to customize your colors, you're just going to go to customize color, then create new theme colors. So pipili po tayo ng mga ng color natin na gusto. For example, you want it to be yellow. You want this to be yellow again, but a little bit of twist na may konting orange. You want this to be blue. This one to be a lighter blue. This one to be green. And this one a lighter green. Then as it is to, then the last one, you want it as it is. Then you are just going to click save. Save lang po natin siya. So that is your color. Now, you have now the own color. Then you are going to go to fonts. I have also here my customized fonts. So how to customize your fonts? You are just going to go to customize fonts. And what is your heading font? You want it to be Broadway. And then the body font is, you want it to be Geisha. So it's up to you. You can create your own design and themes here at your PowerPoint presentation. Then, you are going to go to view. Kasi diba, if you are going to use format background, for example, you want this to format background, then lalabas po ito sa inyong gilid. Then, lalagay nyo picture or texture fill. Kapag ito po yung ginamit nyo, bawat slide, mag-i-insert ka ng mag-i-insert ng picture. Magpo-format background ka lagi. So, para hindi mo na gawin yon, kung anong nangyari sa gusto mong, sa pinaka-PowerPoint, isang slide mo, mangyari sa buong slide ng PowerPoint mo, you're just going to go to Slide Master. Slide Master, this is your leading slide. Pinaka-master title style mo siya. So it means whatever happens in your leading slide will also happen on the following slides. So in this case, we have here this style. I want this to be backgrounded by a mathematics concept. So I'll just go to insert, then pictures. You can also search for different pictures by going to stock images and online images. You can search the internet using only the Microsoft PowerPoint. But in my case, I already have a chosen design for this particular presentation. So I'll just go to insert presentation. Then I'll have the pictures. Then I'll choose this one to be my background. So as you can see po, masyado siyang maliit. So, paano po yan papalakihin? So, first and foremost, to make sure that the ratio of this picture incorporates with the ratio of your slide, you're just going to go to crop and then aspect ratio, then choose 16:9. Then crop. After that, you're just going to move here. And then as you can see, kapag in-stretch natin siya, meron siyang white sa baba. So how can we remove that particular part? So again, crop, then adjust lang natin ulit siya. in a way na hindi makikita yung nasa baba. So, crop. Then, move natin siya. Yan. So, let's just zoom out. Yan. So, fit na po siya sa ating PowerPoint. Then, you are just going to send it backward. Send backward lang po natin. Kaso madilim. Hindi po nakikita yung mga text natin. So, what are you going to do is go to this particular picture and then you can choose transparency. Ayan. You can choose the different transparency. For example, I will choose this transparency. And then, afterwards, gusto ko meron siyang accent. So, lalagyan natin siya ng insert shapes. For example, this particular shape, gusto ko parang meron siyang ribbon dito sa gilid. Then, go to shape outline, then no outline. You can choose the color. You can change its color by going to shape fill. Then, afterwards, I want to have it as a triangle sa baba, pag ganun siya. So, what I'm going to do is go to insert again and insert triangle. So, I will insert here a triangle. Sorry, I moved that. It's just Control-C. Then, ayan. Then, click both picture. After clicking both picture, we are just going to go to Format. Then, Merge Shapes. So, for example, you can choose Union, magsasama lang sila, Combine, Fragment, Intersect, and Subtract. So, hindi siya nakasakto dito kaya kapag in-adjust natin siya, so adjust lang natin itong particular picture. And remove outline also, shape outline. So, wala na siyang outline. Then, click the two shapes and then combine. Ayan. So, as you can see, meron na po tayong parang ribbon dito. So, you can create your own shape by merging pictures or shapes rather in this PowerPoint presentation. For example, gusto ko ganyan siya. I know that you can create much better layout or template than I have because I am not really an artist. I'm really not into drawing. Ayan po. Just adjust it a little bit. So this is your master slide. Then let's go to the master. This is the title slide layout. So in this title slide layout, I want it to be different because this will be the first thing that my viewers are going to see during my presentation. So I want it different. So what I'm going to do is change its graphics. So how can we do that? We go to hide background graphics. So nawala na po siya. Then I don't like also these footers. Hindi po natin yan delete. Tatanggalin lang po natin yung pagka-click ni footers. So tanggalin natin si footers. So ito na yung ating slide. And after that, gusto ko iba yung picture niya. So we can go here. And then we can insert a different picture. Let's go to insert pictures. This device, I want it to be this one. For example lang po yan. So again, we are going to crop it. Aspect ratio to 16:9. Then crop. Then move lang po natin siya dito. Ayan. Then para makita natin yung text, send backward. After sending it backward, gusto ko medyo malabo siya. So I'll go to Format again and go to Transparency. Ayan. Or pwede rin naman na gusto mong maliwanag siya, meron lang na part na madilim or medyo malabo. So how can we do that? Let's just adjust this one and this another text box at the bottom. Then afterwards, gusto ko medyo malabo itong left part niya. So what are we going to do is go to Insert, then Insert Shapes. For example, this shape. Then, gusto ko meron siyang kapartner or iba yung shape niya. So, insert pa ulit ako ng triangle. For example, you can adjust this triangle. Ayan. Then, click the two shapes. Then, merge shapes. Then, we are going to have union. Then, after po nating ma-union yan, we are going to right-click and then format shape. May lalabas po dito sa inyong gilid. Then, ang gagawin ko po, gusto kong ma-adjust yung transparency niya. And, ang gusto ko, yung color niya, white. Kayo po ang bahala dyan. Then, ito-transparent lang natin siya. Yan, para medyo malabo yung gilid. Ayan. So, this one is my title master slide. Ito yung kung saan makikita yung pinaka-topic ninyo. Ito yung pinakaunang makikita kapag kayo ay gumagawa ng PowerPoint presentation. Then, let's move on to title and content layout. So, in this particular slides po kasi, hindi po mababago yung buong document since yung leading slide lang po natin, yung pinaka-slide master, yun po yung inedit mo, magagawa lahat sa following slides. In this slide po, kung anong gagawin mo dito, hindi po magagawa sa iba. There's a separation between this particular text box and this text box. So, I'm going to insert a shape. For example, this shape. Then, I want it to be black. And then, the weight is 6 points. Ayan po. So, this is my slide. Then, I want it also to have another design or shape at the bottom. I will insert another shape. This one. Then, gusto ko its color is darker. Ayan. Then, I want its effect. Gusto ko may preset siya. This one ang preset niya. Parang naka-embode siya dito sa ating document. So, ayan na. Gusto ko ganyan lang yung presentation ko. I'll just close the master view. So, this is my presentation. What is good about this particular presentation is you can change the design or the color. Depends. Yan, di ba? Pag pinili mo dito yung iba't ibang color, pati yung additional ng design, naiiba din po. So, ayan po. You can choose different colors. Yan. I know that you can create your own, which is much better than what I am doing right now. Ayan po. So, this is as an example of a template. So, this is a template po on how to create your own template para different po siya sa inyong ginagawa. Then, kasi kapag gagamit ka lang ng Microsoft Office template, everyone can use it. But you can create your own unique, authentic layout. Ayan. So, ito po yung ating example. I'll just show you the one that I've created. This one, I've created this layout. I'll just open another one. File, blank presentation, and then design. The one that I've made before, this one. Ayan, this one I've created. And also this one. Ayan po. And then we also have this one. So you can create your own design through Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Para hindi ka lang restricted sa kung anong meron si Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Ayan po siya. Then, now I'm going to show you an example of the one that I have made myself. Let's go to desktop. And pag teacher po talaga, maraming files. Ayan po. So, we have here my presentation that I have created. I'll now move on sa paggawa naman po natin ng mga parallax video and then the morph. What are these po ba? These are the transitions and animations of Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So, I'll just show you an example of a parallax. Medyo mabagal na siya kasi marami nang nakabukas. X ko lang po yung iba. Ito, this one is an example of parallax. Let me just show you. Ayan. Wala po akong pinipindot dyan. Mag-isa po siyang gumagalaw. Nag-open and close siya using just the animations and transitions of Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So how can we do that po? I'll just remove this slide, so that hindi po tayo mabagal kasi kapag Pentium Silver lang po yung gamit natin na laptop, pang isang document lang po siya. So let's have this particular. Let's just open a blank slide. Then let's go to layout. After going to layout, we are going to go to blank. So in this particular slide, we are going to create our own parallax video. So by insert, shapes. So we are just going to insert a shape that fit the whole slide. I'll just zoom in, zoom out our document for better viewing. Then we are going to shape outline and then no outline. Okay po. Then afterwards, right click. Then we are going to shape or format shape. And then we are going to go here at fill. And then ita-transparent lang natin siya. Little bit. Kayo pong bahala kung paano nyo po, gaano ka ano yung transparency niya. But in my case, I will use 36%. Then afterwards, we are just going to click Control D, Control Duplicate, this particular slide. And then we are going to move it here. Rotate lang natin siya ng konti dito. Kailangan nakagitna siya. So how can we make sure na nakagitna yan? We'll just go to View and then Guides. Through guides, makikita natin kung ano yung center, kung ano yung hindi center. Ayan. So, ito po. So, again, make sure this slide is with no outline because we don't need the outline of this. Bakit po? Kasi kapag may outline po, kapag nag-merge ka ng mga pictures or shapes, nag-iiba, may maiiwan siyang parang outline sa gilid, may mga guhit-guhit. So that is why no outline. Then I will just change the feel of this so that hindi ako nalilito. I'll just use this one. You can use different color. And then I'll duplicate this again. I'll just move this one. Then I'll just rotate it a little bit. Yan, medyo nakaano siya. Then palitan din natin yung kulay. So, for example, let's change it into red. Ayan. Then, click the two shapes. I-move lang natin siya. I-move lang natin para make sure na nasa gitna siya. Ayan po. Then, Control D, these two, and move it here. Ayan. Then, Control D natin yung dalawa and make sure that they are the middle. Naiwan. So, just Control C. Then, yan, gagalaw na siya. Make sure na nasa gitna. Ayan po. So, afterwards, we are going to copy the slide or the shape that covers the whole slide. Control C lang to copy. And then, choose these two particular shape, yung nasa baba at saka itong nasa taas. Then, we are going to go to merge shapes. And then, let's have intersect. Yan, intersect. Then, we are going to Control C again. Control V rather, to have the one that we copy earlier. Then, again, select the shape. And then, we are going to go to merge shapes. And then, intersect. Ayan. Then another one, we are going to Control V again, the shape that we have earlier. And then we are going to merge shapes, then intersect. Then again, Control V, then select the shape, and then merge shapes, intersect. Make sure that the one at the top is the smaller one. Sometimes kasi yung pagkasunod-sunod po ng ating shapes na iiba. So make sure. Then we'll have Control V again, the one that we copy earlier. This particular one. Just move this one, na-adjust lang siya ng konti. Then this one, i-fit natin siya dun sa whole slide natin. Then send backward. Backward po, buo. Ayan. Then afterwards, we'll select this two shape. Let's just change the color first of these two. This one, yung parehong nasa taas na shape natin into a different color para hindi lang tayo nalilito. Then also the second shape to a different color of this one, for example. Ayan. Then afterwards, select these two shapes on the left and then go to shadow. Then we'll just have change the shadow into this one and change this transparency into 70. Change the blur into 30 points. Ayan. Ayan siya. Then this one also, din dalawa sa gilid, we'll change this shadow transparency to 70 and the blur to 30. Ayan po. So we have now this particular shape and then we are going to go outside the slide, sa labas po nung slide natin, and then right click and then format background. So go to picture or texture fill. Insert, choose a picture of your choice. In my case, I would like to use choose lang tayo ng picture. For example, this one. I would like to choose this one. Then select everything. After selecting everything or Control A, we are going to slide background fill. Ayan siya. So as you can see, ito po siya. Pag ginalaw yun, ayan. Control Z ko lang. Then select natin tong apat na shape sa unahan kasi kung mapapansin nyo, hindi sila masyadong nakikita. So it means we need to resize the presets of the shadow. Example yan. Adjust lang natin siya para nakikita. The blur also. Para malinaw siya. Yan. Gumagalaw po yan. Select everything again. Make sure that everything was selected. And then we are going to go here at the shadow and adjust it transparency. Ayan. Para nakikita siya. Then the blur, adjust din natin para nakikita siya. So hindi siya masyado nakikita. You can adjust it kung paano nyo po gustong makita yung mga shapes natin sa taas. Ayan. So we have now this particular design. But paano po yung nagmo-move siya to the left and to the right? So what are we going to do is go here at our first shape at the top of the left side. And then we are going to go to animations. Then we are going to add animation. I would like to use a motion paths that coming from the left, pumapasok siya sa left. So I'll just choose left. And then, okay. Then afterwards, gusto ko may additional pa siyang animation. So wag po kayong pipindot dito. Kasi pag dito po kayo nag-click, hindi po yan ma-add. May iba po yung inyong animation. So what are you going to do is go to animation pane and then add animation. I would like to have grow and shrink. So sa grow and shrink natin, gusto ko yung effect options niya ay pa-vertical. Ayan, nag-stretch siya pataas. So I would like this particular one to be with previews para hindi ako pumipindot. Then yung duration niya, habaan lang natin ng konti into 4. Then let's have this and then effect options. Auto reverse. What is auto reverse? Ibig sabihin po when we use auto reverse, bumabalik siya kung saan siya nagmula. Then timing until end of slide. Yan. Then press OK. I will do the same dito po sa ating baba. So I'll just go with start with previews para hindi po ulit tayo pipindot. Kaagad-agad automatic siyang nagmo-move. And then again, gusto ko medyo mahaba siya. I'll just click 4 here. And then afterwards, I'll have this one as effect options. I want this to be 2 seconds. Also this one as 2 seconds. Then auto reverse para bumabalik siya. And then timing until end of slides. Okay. So ayan siya. Tignan lang po natin siya. Tignan lang po natin siya dito sa particular slide. Kung paano po itsura niya kapag tayo ay naka-slideshow. Okay, wait lang po. So, yan. So, yan po yung kanyang itsura kapag inyo pong pine-play. So, gusto natin kung anong nangyayari dito, mangyayari din sa kabila. So, what are we going to do is click this particular shape and then animation painter para hindi tayo
Hello,
uulit.
ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nire-request ng ating mga participants na kindly slow it down para they can
Yes,
follow.
yes. Okay,
So,
sir.
gumaganda yung presentation natin.
Yes,
Then
yes.
again, they can follow kasi medyo mabilis ng konti. Yung
Okay po.
pag-transition, yun,
Ay,
make an emphasis on that para mas
Okay.
makasunod sila. Okay lang ba sa'yo yun?
Okay, sir. I will repeat na lang dun sa pag-add ng animation.
Oo, sige. Thank you very
Okay.
much, Van.
Yes, thank you, sir. So, again po, pasensya na kung medyo mabilis po tayo. So, again, what are we going to do is add animation. So, how can we add animation? I'll just delete this one po muna, yung dalawa, para wala po muna tayong animation. Sorry. Na-delete pa na yung shape ko. I'll just delete this animation muna para makita po ulit natin yung step. Again, pupunta po tayo sa animations na ribbon. After po nun, select natin yung gusto nating lagyan ng animation doon sa ating shapes. So, gusto ko yung nasa top part ng ating shape. So, I'm gonna add an animation. This animation is more motion paths. So, we are going to have more motion paths. So, gusto ko kasi pumapasok siya mula sa left pag ganun siya. So, ano po yung choose natin? Dahil mula sa left, we are going to choose left. Saan ka na left? This one, left. Ayan. So, okay. Press okay. So, ayun po yung ating animation. Ang gusto ko po medyo matagal. So, I'll choose 4 here at duration. Ayan. Ang gusto ko din po, hindi ako pipindot. So, ang gagawin ko lang with previews. Then, after that, punta po tayo dito sa may arrow sa baba. Lagyan po natin siya ng effect options. Gusto ko medyo matagal siya. So, I'll just have this as 2 seconds. 2 seconds natin siya. This one also as 2 seconds din. Yung sa smooth end and smooth start. Then, we'll have auto reverse. Ayan po, auto-reverse. Again, nawala dito, lagay ko lang po ulit, natanggal siya. So, auto-reverse natin siya. Then, after po nun, we'll have the timing. Sa timing po natin, gusto ko 4 minutes yan na wala lang po ulit. Lalagay ko po dun sa duration, just a moment. Then, we'll have this until end of slide. So, hanggang matapos yung slide na to, nagpe-play siya, gumagalaw siya. So, okay. Medyo mabilis kung makikita nyo po. So, that is why lalagay natin dito yung 4. 4 siya dito. Yan. Meron na tayong unang slide. Eh, ang gusto ko po, habang nag-move siya doon, nag-grow siya. So, what I'm going to do is add animation. Huwag po tayong pipindot dito kasi pag pinindot po natin dyan, may iba po yung ating mismong animation. So, ang gagawin po natin, add animation para magdagdag ng animation. So, we have add animation and then I would like it to grow and shrink. So, ito, grow and shrink po. Tapos, ayoko ng bot kasi yung effect options po niyan, bot. So, ibig sabihin, lumalaki siya pa vertical, lumalaki din siya ng horizontal. So, what I'm going to do is choose vertical. Gusto ko pataas lang po yung kanyang paglaki. At gusto ko din po sabay siya dun sa animation nung una. So, we are going to put with previews. And then, yung duration natin, gagawin po natin siyang 4 din dito. Ayan, para medyo mabagal siya. And then, pindutin lang po natin ulit yung arrow sa baba. Then, we are going to have effect options. And then, 2 seconds din para mabagal lang siya. Then, this one also, 2 seconds. And auto-reverse. Ibig sabihin, babalik siya. Kasi kapag, ano yan, hindi po siya naka-auto-reverse, hanggang doon na lang siya nakaiwan na, forever iniwan ka na. Di ba? So, until end of slide. Para hanggang matapos slide, gumagalaw siya. Ayan, then okay. Ayan po siya. Napakita niya lang. So, after that, we are going to have, I will just show you the first part. Ayan po siya. Ayan, nagmo-move siya. So, now, gusto ko kung ano yung ginawa ko dun kay first shape, mangyari din kay second shape sa left. So, para hindi ko na po siya i-add ulit dito, gagawa na naman ako add animation and all, meron na po tayong tinatawag ngayon na animation painter. This animation painter, what are you going to do is just click the first shape. And then after clicking the first shape, you are just going to go to animation painter. Then, ipe-paint niya po kung ano man yung animation mo dun sa una, mapapaint lang dun sa pangalawa. Ayun siya. Makita po natin. Kung anong nangyari dun sa una, mangyayari na sa pangalawa. Ngayon, ang gusto ko lang, ang kaibahan lang, the second one, I want it to be palaki, vertical yung kanyang grow and shrink. So, what I'm going to do is go here at the second one. Yan, dun sa pangalawa. Pindutin ko lang po yung pangalawa. And then, yung effect options niya, sa halip na vertical, papalitan ko ng horizontal. O, pakita ko lang po ulit sa inyo kung paano po yung magiging itsura niya. Ayan po siya. So, yan po yung itsura. Depende po yan sa pagkakalagay ng shape. Kaya dapat, kung paano nyo po nilagay yung shape, ganun din po yung magiging galaw niya. Kung gusto nyo medyo mas maliit yung nasa gitna, pwede po yun. Kung medyo mas malaki, pwede rin po yun. Ayan po siya. Then, I would like this one to be the animation also of the top shape on the right. So, again, you are just going to click this particular one and then animation painter. Then, ipe-paint lang po natin ulit siya dito. Eh, ma'am, bakit po pa ganon? Papunta po sa left. Kasi po yung direction niya papunta sa left. That is why we are going to click this color blue, the freeform, and then change natin yung effect options niya, yung kanyang motion path into papuntang right. Papunta siya sa right. Ayan po. Medyo mabilis kung mapapansin nyo. It's because hindi po nakalagay na 4 seconds yung duration. Naka 2 lang po siya. So, let's just change this one into 4. Ayan. Then, this one, also into 4. Ayan, okay na po siya. So, gusto ko naman yung sa baba, kung ano yung kanyang animation, maging animation din nung nasa baba. So, again, click lang natin yung shape, then animation painter, then paint lang natin nung nasa baba. Again, papunta na naman siya sa left. So, we are going to change the motion path into right. So, click lang natin yung gusto natin baguhin. Then, we are going to change the effect options into right. Pupunta sa right. Then, palitan lang natin again yung duration into 4. Let's see kung satisfied ba tayo sa gawa. So, ayan po siya, nagmo-move. Ayan po yung kanyang movement. Just check everything. Ayan. So, kung paano po ma'am kung gusto kong i-adjust yung movement niya, you can adjust po yung movement. For example, this one, gusto ko medyo aatras pa siya ng konti. So, what are you going to do is just move this red, yung red po, itong red na to, yung red na dot na to, i-move mo siya kung hanggang saan mo gusto yung movement niya. Example, hanggang doon. Ayun po. So, ito po, tignan po ulit natin. I know that you can create much better animation or presentation than this. Then afterwards, gusto ko may text siya sa loob. May bumubukas, may nakikita sa loob. So what I'm going to do is insert text box. So dito ko siya gusto makita sa bandang dito. Then, ang gusto kong makita dyan ay welcome to math. Then, ang gusto ko naka-center siya, so Control-E lang natin siya. Then, if you want it to be bigger, pwedeng pindutin dito. Control-A lang. Then, pindutin lang natin dito para lumaki siya. Then, I want this into, for example, Broadway. Kayo po ang bahala kung ano po yung gusto ninyo. Then, I want this color into white. Punta lang po tayo dito. Then, choose white. Ayan, gusto ko ganyan siya. Kaya lang, gusto ko nasa backward siya. So, what are you going to do is format, send backward, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ayan siya. Eh, gusto ko may animation din po yan. So, what are you going to do is go to animation, then add animation, emphasis naman. Paano mo gusto yung emphasis niya? Gusto ko nag-brush yung kanyang font color nag-iiba. Paano po yan? Then, again, you are going to choose with previews para sabay sila. And then, 4 din para mabagal din ng konti. And then, afterwards, click lang natin ulit to. And then, effect options. Kung gusto mong ibahin yung color, pwede po. Gusto ko maging color blue siya, for example. Pwede rin kayo mag-more colors. Dito po sa more colors, pamili ng inyong sariling kulay. Then, I want this to have 2 seconds for smooth start and 2 seconds for smooth start. And rather, then auto reverse. Ibig sabihin, babalik siya sa dati. Then, we have the timing. Then, gusto ko siya until end of slide. Okay. So, papakita lang natin kung ano yung magiging itsura niya. Ayan siya, nag-iiba yung color niya. So, ayan po siya. Again, ma'am, bakit po mas nag-a-adjust dun? Kasi depende po yan dito sa motion niya. Pwede nyo po yung kontihin para, ayan, for example, that one. Ayan. Kung hindi po yung nakikita, you can adjust the text box itself. Ayan po. So again, nasa inyo po kung paano nyo po siya gustong i-redecorate. So, ayan po yung aking parallax using Microsoft PowerPoint 2016 lang po itong gamit ko ngayon. Ayan po. Yan. So, I hope natutunan po natin kung paano po tayo gumawa ng parallax video using Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Okay po. I'll just exit this one kasi as I said earlier, I'm just using Pentium Silver. So, medyo mabagal po siya kapag maraming nakabukas. I'll just show you another one that I have made. One parallax. Medyo naglo-loading lang po tayo. So this one, kahapon I believe na-discuss na yung Bitmoji Classroom, so hindi ko na po siya i-discuss today. Ito po yung another example ng ginawa ko. Yan, hindi po yung ginawa din kanina. Some other time po ginawa ko yan. So ayan po. Yan. So I hope natutunan po natin siya. Now, what I'm going to teach you naman po is how to make a Prezi-like presentation. Napanood niyo po kanina sa aking, sa video na pinapanood ko sa inyo that you made a Prezi-like presentation. Then, how to make that po? So we have what we call the feature of PowerPoint now, which is the zoom. So yun po yung gagamitin natin to create our own presentation. Pakita ko lang po yung aking ginawang presentation na kaninang pinanood ninyo. Dito po yung nagawa. So ito po siya. Ayan siya. So in this particular one po, kapag zoom yan, mapupunta po dito. So how can we do that? So let's have file, then blank presentation. Ayan yung blank presentation natin. Yung layout, palitan lang po ulit natin ng blank. Then afterwards, we are going to insert picture. This device, again, you can download your own pictures. I'll just choose this picture. Ito na lang po, katulad nung kanina. Just loading again. Wait lang po natin siya. Ayan. So we can fit this picture by crop, aspect ratio, and then 16:9. Then crop, and then we're just going to move this to cover the whole PowerPoint presentation. Ayan po siya. So, as you can see, hindi siya medyo malabo. Kailangan kasi medyo malabo siya para makikita natin. So, we are going to go to Format Picture. Then, we are going to have this fill. And then, rather this one at the last part with the Format Picture, then Picture Corrections. And then, we are just going to change the brightness into 30%. Negative 30%. Ayan, medyo malabo na siya. So next, we are going to insert shapes. Kasi ang Prezi po, ganito siya. Pakita ko lang. I'll just show you how Prezi works. Medyo loading lang po ulit. Ayan. So kapag i-zoom yan, next mo siya, na-zoom siya. Naiiba yung mismong image niya. Then the same thing, ayan, naiiba po. So what are we going to do? So, what are we going to do? Meron na kasi insert na recordings. Mamaya, tuturo ko po kung paano po tayo mag-insert ng recordings. I hope pwede tayong mag-extend kahit 30 minutes lang. Kasi medyo nagka-aberya lang po kanina ng start. I prepared a lot po. So, this one, insert shapes. Going to insert a round shape. Sure, it's round. Then, shape outline. We are going to choose the outline into white and then the weight into 6 points. And I would like this again to be a little bit transparent. So I'll just go here, the transparency. Adjust lang natin ng konti. Ayan. So we are going to duplicate this. So Control D, duplicate, then adjust the size, little bit larger, and then change din natin yung kanyang color fill, for example, to gray. And then Control D again to duplicate. Then I think a little bit larger again. Then change lang ulit natin yung shape fill niya into green. Then again, Control D. Little bit smaller, hindi na siya kasya, but you can customize your own. Then after this one, we are going to change the shape fill again. Ayan. So, lagyan lahat na ng konting design lang by adding insert, shapes, line. So, make sure po kapag nag-insert tayo ng line, ito yung isakto natin siya dun sa mga may dot para kapag gumalaw-galaw siya, gagalaw yan ng buo. Pakita ko po mamaya. Again, shape outline is white. And then, the weight is 6 points. Ito yung sinasabi ko po. Halimbawa, ginalaw ko to. Sasama siyang magalaw. Kasi kapag po hindi yan nakasakto dun sa mga dot-dot na sinabi ko kanina, yung nakapaligid dito sa circle, hindi po yung sasama kapag gumalaw po yung inyong mga circles. Ayan. So again, Control D lang natin to, yung ating line. Then, isakto ulit natin siya dito sa mga markings. Again, Control D. Duplicate lang. Again, isakto lang natin. Then, isakto lang po. So, ayan. Then, lagyan lang natin siya ng icons kung anong gusto natin makita. So, how can we insert icons? Hindi na po kailangan pumunta pa sa web to search icons. You're just going to go to insert pictures, stock images. These are the pictures that are available in Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Ayan. Then, ayun po yung icons. Pwede ka pong pumili dyan. So, hindi na po ako masyadong pipili kasi we are running out of time. I'll just choose 5 randomly. 4 rather, randomly. Kasi 4 yung ating shapes. Ayan. So, color black siya. Palitan lang natin yung kanyang graphics fill ng color white. Ayan siya. We are going to move this here. Medyo naglo-loading lang po ulit. Again, kapag medyo madami po kasi nakabukas, loading po yung ating laptop. Again, you can choose your own icons kung ano yung topic mo. For example, yung topic mo about sets. You can have the icon for sets, then icon for definition, icon for types, and so on and so forth. Ayan. Then insert text box. For example, here, I'll choose the color first into white. White and white. Then the font into, for example, Abadi. Yan. Then lakihan lang natin. So let's just have sets, for example. Then again, Control D. This one, let's just have it's, for example lang po to, definition. Adjust lang natin yung text box. Again, duplicate lang. Have this as types, for example. And again, duplicate. Again, let's just change this into activity. Then let's have a new slide. In this particular slide, we are going to change the background color into something dark. For example, let's have dark blue. Ayan. Then we are just going to copy this 3, yung una nating icons. Then Control V. We can adjust this. Adjust lang natin siya. The same with here. Adjust lang natin. Then same here. Adjust lang po natin. Ayan. Then afterwards, this one, Control C, Control V, Control V, or rather Control D para mas mabilis. I-adjust lang natin siya and type here, for example, what? Control D, click, then Control D, Y, then click ulit, Control D, and then how. Ayan po. So after that, we are going to insert again a shape, a line, para ma-accentuate lang natin yung ating image. So how can we shape outline? And then weight to 6 points. And then shape outline, arrows. Pwede po kayong mamili ng arrow dyan. Then more arrows. Gusto ko yung end niya lang, yung may iba. So pwede po ako mamili dito ng begin arrow type, end arrow type. So let's just change this into this one. Ayan. Control D lang natin ulit. Para mas mabilis sa halip na Control C and Control V, Control D na lang. Control D. Then again. Ayan po siya. So this one, meron ka na. Then hanggang pangatlong slide po gawin natin. New slide ulit. Then color. Let's have this as blue again. And then this first slide. So what? For example, Control V. So this one, what? Ayan, lakihan ko na lang yung bilog. Hindi ko na po siya masyadong elaborate, but you can design po dito kung ano yung nakalagay sa what. So now, we are going to move on how to use the, what we call, the zoom of the PowerPoint presentation. So what are we going to do is just click these two, then Control G, the two image, the shape and the image icon, and then right click, save image, save as picture. Let's have this name as picture 1. Oh, picture 1 exists. No, let's have this one as 01. Save. Then delete. Then insert. Zoom. Then slide zoom. Pipili po tayo ng slide na gusto nating ma-zoom siya. So, for example, gusto ko yung particular shape na yon kapag na-zoom siya, ang mapupunta tayo dun sa pangalawang slide. So, I'll choose slide 2. So, insert. Ito po siya. And adjust lang natin papunta dito. Then, format, zoom, format. Then, we'll have zoom border, no outline, then zoom background. Nakita nyo po, pagka-zoom background, nawala po yung kanyang background. Then, return to zoom, change image. Papalitan po natin yung image niya nung image na sinave natin kanina, which is the 01. Ayan po siya. Adjust lang natin siya dito. So, for example, pag ginanto natin siya, kapag pinindot natin si next, ayun. So, ayun na po yung inyong Zoom. Parang Prezi-like presentation. Kasi Prezi, may bayad po siya para magamit mo siya. So, dito, pwede mo na siyang gamitin. Then, the same time, gusto ko, kapag kapunta niya dun sa pangalawang slide, mapupunta kay what. Yung what, pupunta siya sa another part. So, again, we are going to save this as picture. Save as picture. Then let's name it as 02. Then save. Then delete. Then insert. Zoom. Slide zoom. Ano yung slide na gusto mong ma-zoom? For example, slide 3. Insert. Then lagay lang natin kung saan siya mag-zoom. Then format. Zoom border, tanggalin po natin, no outline. Then, zoom background. Then, return to zoom. Kung gusto mong mabagal po, pwede nyo palitan yung duration. Then, change image. Gusto ko yung kanina, yung 02. Ayan. So, tignan lang po natin siya. Ayan si what? Ayan na po siya. So, ayan po. Let's sa what? Punta siya kay what? Ayan po yung ating Zoom. So, hindi na po ako maglalagay ng ibang slide, but that is the most important thing that you need to know on how to create a Prezi-like presentation using the Zoom function of the Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Ayan po siya. So, yung pong kaninang video na pinanood nyo po, that was what I made an example for this part. Now, I'm going to discuss to you the morph function of the Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So, I'll just show you again an example of the what we call the morph function of Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So, I'll just play this one. Na-start na tayo dito sa quadrilateral family. For example po, ayan. So, from kite, magmamorph siya. Ayun po. So, ibig sabihin, nagmorph siya from kite, pabalik-balik siya. And then, ayan. Ayan po siya. Pabalik siya kay kite, sa example ng kite. Then, yun naman. Ganyan po siya. Yan po yung ating example ng morph. So, how can we do morph? I'll just remove this one para hindi po tayo nag-lag kasi masyado nang maraming nakabukas. So, let's have blank presentation. And then, insert, shapes, blank muna. Let's have the layout to blank. Then, insert, shapes. For example, this shape. Then, new slide. This particular shape, you are just going to copy this particular shape. Control C. And then, Control V. So, this is now your shape. Move it here. And then, go to transitions. And then, choose morph. Ayan siya. So, yan na po yung morph natin. And pabalik-balik siya. So, that is our morph. Ganyan lang po si morph. Magagamit nyo po to pag gumawa din po kayo ng video. Kasi sa paggawa ng video, what is important is the animations. Kung paano po yung paggawa ng animations. So now, we are going to move na po into creating a video. So how can we create a video using this particular PowerPoint? So I'll just open a blank one. Let's go to this one. Ayan. So this particular PowerPoint, we are going to transform it into a video. So how can we do that? So first, kung gusto mo walang nagsasalita, walang sounds, para lang siyang PowerPoint na gumagalaw ng mag-isa, you are just going to go into the slideshow. After going to the slideshow, you are going to rehearse the timings. Sa tingin mo pa, gaano kabagal babasahin ng bata yung slide? So let's go here, rehearse timings. Ayan. Timings lang po yan, walang nagre-record. So, halimbawa, sa tingin mo, yan ay aabot lang ng, dito po sa upper part corner, kung nakikita nyo siya. So, for example, ito, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Sa tingin mo, tapos na yung bata ng 15 seconds. Babasahin niya naman yung objectives ng mga 10 seconds ulit. Ito, halimbawa, 5 seconds. Halimbawa lang po ito, kayo po ay kung paano nyo po nakikita yung pagpe-present po niya. Yan, para medyo mabilis lang po tayo ng konti. Ayan po. 5 seconds. Siguro 5 seconds halimbawa, ang gusto mo na maano niyang bata, babasahin niya. So, ayan, nagre-record po yung timing. Wala po yung kasamang mukha at wala rin po yung kasamang boses, recording. Pakita ko lang po hanggang end ng slide kung paano po yung i-expect ninyo sa paggawa ng video ng walang sounds at walang video or recording. Yung wala yung mukha ninyo sa gilid. So, may magpa-pop up po ng the total time for your slideshow was 1 minute and 39 seconds. Do you want to save the new slide timings? Yes. Then, after po nun, you're going to go to recording and then export to video. After po nun, pipili ka po dito ng kanyang standard. Kung gusto mo po ng malinaw na malinaw, Ultra HD 4K, medyo malinaw, Full HD 1080p, and then HD 720p, and standard 480p. For this particular video, let's just choose the smallest file size so that mabilis po siyang ma-save. I'll just choose this one. Then, use recorded timings and narration. Then, create video. So, ayan, papangalanan. Nakikita po natin na kanya ay nakalagay ay MPEG-4 video na. So, MP4 na siya. So, save. Hide ko lang to. And then, nakikita po nito sa ibaba, magkikreate na po siya nun ng video. So, gaano po ba katagal ang pag-create ng video? Depende po yon kung gaano kalaki yung file. Kaya, yung pinili ko lang po dito ay 480p kasi baka medyo matagal kapag 720p bago ma-save yung kanyang video. So, wait lang po natin siya na nagsasave para makita nyo po kung gaano po, paano yung presentation niya afterwards. Yan. Then, kapag na-save yan, tandaan nyo po kung saan nyo sinave. Dito siya sinave. So, pinutin lang natin yung sets. Ayan na siya. Magpe-play na siyang mag-isa kung paano yung minutes kabilis yung inyong nilagay na PowerPoint. And nilagay natin kanina dito sa may pandang unahan, 15 seconds. Then the rest, pa 5 seconds. And video na po siya. Kung gusto nyo lang na ganyan yung video nyo. Then, after that, you can have this one. Kung gusto nyo pong ulitin, clear lang natin. Clear ko lang po on all slides yung timing para makagawa po tayo ng other thing dito sa video na to. So, I'll just show you muna po a video that I've created using this particular one. I'll just show this one. This one I've done, I transformed my sim into a PowerPoint presentation and then into a video. And then I've used the different morphs, merged the pictures and so on and so forth, features of Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Ito po siya. Panoorin ko. So, I will end the video here po kasi meron pa po tayong additional na i-discuss. So, kung nakita nyo po siya, nagmo-morph po yan. Again, you cannot make a good video using PowerPoint presentation if you do not have a good PowerPoint presentation. Ayan po. So, kung narinig nyo po, meron siyang sound. So, how can we insert sounds? What are you going to do is you can have the audio and then audio on my CP. Again po, para malagyan po natin ng sounds, we'll have audio on my CP, then best day of my life, for example. Then this music, if you want it to play in the background, so lagay lang natin na play in background. And then we'll have this one as play across slides, loop until stop. So ibig sabihin, pag pinlay mo po itong PowerPoint mo, ayan, may tunog na siya. Ayan, kapag generate mo siya as a video, again, pupunta ka ulit doon sa recording and then export to video, yung may sound na. So, ganun lang po yung gagawin para may sound siya. So, next, how can we transform this into a video wherein there's a record of a voice and there is your face at the bottom. So, what are you going to do is, I'll just delete first the sound, is go to the first slide, and then record slideshow, record from beginning. So, in the record from beginning, so ayan po, kapag nag-record ka, you can have this turned microphone on para maririnig yung boses mo. Gusto mo, handun ka rin sa gilid, ayan. So, nasa gilid ka. If you don't want your face to be seen, you just click this one and yan, wala ka na. Boses mo na lang ang maririnig. So, kung gusto mo, nandyan ka, ayan siya. So, then, after that, you are just going to click record. So, let's start. By the way, you can also use this highlighter. For example, you want this to be highlight, ayan, and so on and so forth. So, pwede po yan na gawin. Clear lang natin ulit to. So, let's start our recording. Record slideshow, record from beginning. Ayan. So, pindutin lang natin yung record. And then, good morning, class. I am going to discuss to you about the sets. Then, next. Hintayin po ulit natin yung dot bago tayo magsalita kasi mapuputol tayo. You can even pause this one. Nakalimutan mo yung sasabihin mo. For example, you can pause. And then, if you want to have notes, pwede po yan. Maglagay kayo ng sasabihin nyo dito. Gumawa na kayo ng script, pwede rin po. Ang kinagandahan nito, kapag na-transform siya into a video, wala na po kayong, wala pong makikitang notes doon sa may taas. Ayan. So, halimbawa, tapos na ako mag-record. So, stop. Ayan. Then, X lang ulit natin to. Then, we'll go to export to video. And then, create the video. Use recorded timings and narrations. Kapag kinreate mo yan, kasama na yung mukha mo sa gilid. So, I'll just show you an example of this one. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mathematics. And I am your teacher for today, Miss Vanessa P. Pangan. Today, we are going to explore what is a quadrilateral. Are you familiar with quadrilateral? Look around you. Can you see quadrilateral? Everywhere around us, there is a quadrilateral. But today, we are going to discuss what does a quadrilateral mean and what are the shapes that we know that are considered quadrilateral. So, ayan po yung example. Until the end of the video, think of a rectangle has 4 right angles and rhombus has 4. Ayan po siya. So that is an example. So now, if you have a PowerPoint presentation, pwedeng-pwede na po kayong mag-create ng inyong sariling video. And then, ang maganda, hindi mo na kailangang mag-Adobe Photoshop para gumawa or the Power Director para gumawa ng mga parallax, para maggawa ng morph and other animation. You can create your own. So marami pa po yung example na video, but since we are lacking out of time, I think we are already done.
All right, thank you very much, Ma'am Van, for
Yes,
that
sir.
very extensive presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Sasabihin ko sa mga ano natin, no? Breathe and breathe ka muna. Alam ko napagod ka. Sige, ako muna magsasalita na bago kita magsahin ulit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's a very nice topic po. Again, we would like to remind our viewers that this session is about designing the video lesson po. So sa mga beginners po talaga, definitely if you don't have any knowledge about PowerPoint presentation, like tama ba, Van, no? Definitely
Yes,
mahihirap.
yes, sir.
So since we are in the modern technology years already or era, pag pinag-usapan po kasi ang PowerPoint, hindi na po bago sa atin ito. So definitely, ang kailangan lang po natin is to discover what is inside the PowerPoint. Kung ano po yung mga laman, mga nasa ribbon ng PowerPoint, dapat alam na po natin yon at the same time before you can actually create your videos. Sabi mo nga kanina, you cannot create your video unless you don't have a very good PowerPoint. So definitely,
Yes.
your knowledge about the PowerPoint is really, really need. So take note lang po dito. Yung mga presentation na diniscuss mo, that's one. Yung morph, yung how to insert sound, and this basically how to insert yourself inside the PowerPoint. So that's a brilliant
Yes, sir.
idea. Hindi ko pa nagawa yon. At gagawin ko siya. Kasi marami na
Yes,
already sa PowerPoint, di ba? So sa mga teachers po natin yan, if you have your own PowerPoint already, siguro naman, if you're teaching for more than a decade or 5 years, I think, you have at least produce a lot of PowerPoint na ginagamit nyo po sa inyong mga estudyante. Through that, you just insert all the necessary things na diniscuss mo kanina, like yung morph, yung presi, insert sound, insert yourself in the PowerPoint. Definitely, you can have a very good video presentation. Tama, Van?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is true.
So ito, may mga may mga good comments tayong nakita kanina, ha. Although sa umpisa ng presentation mo, maraming hindi nakasunod kasi nga very blurred ang presentation, but you came up very, very strong at the end. Naintindihan ko na siya dahil lumilinaw na. Parang dumating ang Meralco, lumiliwanag ang buhay. Ayan, according to Ma'am Jenny Silva, ito, Ma'am Jane, good morning po. Very interesting topic, needs concentration and focus to the discussion. Can I request have a replay of this webinar because I have a fever? So may sakit siya pero naka-tune in siya sa atin. Thank you so much, Ma'am Jenny Silva. A little bit hard about computer but I really want to learn. Alam niyo po, kahit mahirap po yung isang bagay, ako nahihirapan ako sa techie-techie na ganyan. Pero once you get into it, parang mga estudyante lang po tayo. Kapag natuto tayo at nalaman natin yung process, definitely, yung nagiging effect sa atin, tama ba, no? Yung nagiging effect
Yes,
sa
sir.
atin, mas lalo tayong bumubuti, mas lalo nating pinag-iigihan, at mas lalo nating inaalam kung ano yung dapat nating manalaman. Parang yung mga bata, kapag sinabihan natin yan ng very good, wow, very good, at least sumasagot na siya. From that on, definitely, matututo at magsisikap na yung bata. Tama ba, no, Van?
Yes,
Kasi
sir.
pag
That's true.
knowledge natin na magaling yung bata, definitely, yan, di ba? Talagang mag-i-strive pa yan. Just like all of us here, teachers. Mahirap po sa umpisa, definitely, but then again, it's our task, siguro responsibility as well, to look into. Tama po. To look into the basic na kailangan po natin i-upgrade. May question lang, Van, ano ba yung ginawa mo nung in-apply mo sa ICT natin yung Microsoft 365 para alam ng mga viewers natin? I think that is the first step. Kasi yung iba, hanggang ngayon, yung Microsoft PowerPoint nila is outdated, like me.
So,
Ata yung akin. Okay.
yes, you're just going to email po our ICT unit. So, yung email po nila,
Okay.
tayo yung mag-i-email kasi tayo mismo yung magre-request. Kasi, during our seminar in the region, they told us na dati daw si DepEd, basta may account tayo mag-isa, kaya na natin i-activate yung ating PowerPoint. Kaya lang ngayon kasi sir, hindi na po ina-allow ni DepEd yun. So what are we going to do first is to request. Ire-request po natin yung ating, siguro mga 1 month bago sila nag-reply sa akin. So what are we going to do talaga sir is go to our email and then email our ICT unit. So I'll just search the ICT here at my
Sige, habang
Gmail.
sinesearch mo yan, siguro kahit hindi siya 365 or something, they can also produce a video pero not that techie man. Hindi masyadong techie nun.
I'm not sure kasi with 2010 kasi ang gamit ko sir 2016. 2016 is applicable but I believe
Okay.
kasi during our webinar 2010 pababa wala siya. So 2016 and up.
So I believe 2016 up, pwede siya.
Opo sir, yes sir.
Okay. Pero
I
may
thought,
mga
sir,
features pa rin naman sa 2010 na pwedeng from PowerPoint to video pa rin naman. Pwede naman yun siguro. No, Van? Hindi
Yes,
lang
sir.
ganun talaga kateki masyado. Yes, Van?
Sir, ito yung yung email ng ating ICT. pampanga.ictsu@deped.gov.ph. Again, pampanga.ictsu@deped.gov.ph. I-email lang po natin sila to request.
Okay, so that is already the yun. Ayun, according to Sir Alden, ang buhay natin lahat dito sa DCT, Van, kahit 2013 pwede.
Ayun pala, 2013 will do po. 2010, alam ko, hindi siya pwede.
And we also have another comment here from Bacolor High School. I've been waiting for this training because of new skills we will be learning. This is very exciting. Thanks DCT and Math Department. Coming from Ma'am Nova. Ayan.
Thank you so much po.
Thank you very much, Van, for that wonderful
You, yes,
Thank you,
sir.
thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
So this time, our next presenter, of course, the lesson is all about crafting math video lesson using KineMaster. But before that, I present to you our speaker. Sasabihin ko lang po na dapat po na-download nyo na po sa inyong mga cellphone ang application na KineMaster. Tama po ba ako doon? Yan, KineMaster po. Thank you very much, Van. At this point, I will be introducing to you one of the hardworking personnel. Wow, ganda na introduction ko, sir. Hardworking personnel of the Department of Education Division of Pampanga. Of course, my co-officer at the Mathematics Teachers Association of the Philippines Pampanga chapter. Make way to Teacher 3 from San Juan High School, Mexico. Palakpakan po natin a virtual clap to Mr. Ramon B. Payumo Jr. Good morning, Sir Ramon!
Hello po, sir. Good morning po. Good morning po sa lahat po ng math teachers po sa buong Division of Pampanga. And ngayon po, allow me to congratulate you all po. No? Nakaabot po tayo sa final stretch po ng ating webinar series. Yan po.
Oo, excited ang lahat kasi in line with what Ma'am Vanessa is talking a while ago, papasok naman ngayon ng another application. Kanina PowerPoint, ngayon another application which is KineMaster. Sinabi mo sa akin last time, di ba, hindi ko kasi ma-download because I cannot think of my password sa Apple, di ba? Kaya hindi ko siya ma-download. Ngayon, nasa akin na siya. I will listen carefully together with all the participants. Please do it step by step, sir, para maka-follow tayong lahat. But definitely, sa lahat po ng hindi nakaka-follow, you can just view this kasi i-record naman po ito. Mabuview niyo po yung video na po ito every now and then para po makapasok tayo. At makasunod tayo.
At saka, sir, nag-crop ako ng isang video na very easy to understand po and easy to ang tawag dito, madaling easy to remember po. Yung mga ways and processes po. So sa mga
Ayun.
bago pong sa KineMaster po, kung makikita nyo po minsan baka maisip niyo po na critical po yung or technical po yung paggawa ng KineMaster.
Yes.
Lahat po ng bago na pagdaanan na po natin, innovation, SIM, RPMS, and lahat po yan, madali na lang po natin nagagawa. So, katulad
Okay.
din po ng paggawa ng video lessons po ng KineMaster, sa una po mahirap, pero in the end po, mag-enjoy po kayo. Balikan niyo po ako pag hindi po kayo nag-enjoy.
All right. We are very much excited for this, Sir Ramon. So, the stage is yours. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. So, a very fine and best quality morning to everyone. I am Ramon B. Payumo Jr. of San Juan High School, Mexico, and I'm here to share to all of you everything I know on how to craft video lessons using the KineMaster app. So, in the past few days, it has been very hectic. Not just because we are working from home, we are working in our schools. It is because of thinking of some we can reach our students comes the opening of classes on August 24. So, of course, yours truly did not allow stress get into my nerves. So, I crafted my own video lessons. And it was just recent when I tried the KineMaster app. And the experience is very amazing. And I felt that I am an actor, an editor, and a director of my own TV movie production. And I'm very happy to share with you everything I know. So, using videos is a very good idea po. Not only does this provide a teacher with a wide range of extraordinary benefits, but it is a fun experiment for learners as well. Nawawala po. Ayan po, I will be sharing po my video po muna. Okay po. And if you truly want to obtain a better, a more immersive, and a meaningful learning experience for your student, you should consider using video in any of your learning sessions. And rest assured that the results will pay off immensely in the long run, and that's what makes everything worth it. And you should really try giving it a shot. So now, I will be presenting po a video on how to craft your video lessons using the KineMaster app. So, katulad po na nasabi ko sa inyo po kanina, kung first time nyo pong gagamit ng KineMaster app, medyo technical po kung titingnan, pero madali lang po talaga siyang i-explore. And at the same time po, if you think po na hindi po kayo makakasunod, or makakalimutan nyo po yung mga ways and processes natin, you may take a screenshot on your cell phone or on your Android phone, or you do the screen recording. And nevertheless po, yung session na to, ma-upload naman po in a YouTube channel or in this FB group po. Never worry po, katulad po ng sinabi ko kanina, ang paggawa po ng video lessons using the KineMaster app, bago po yan, parang katulad lang po ng pag-move on yan. Mahirap pero kailangan pag-aralan. Okay po, and now, let me show you this very informative video. And nandito na rin po lahat ng ways and processes on how to create your video lessons using the KineMaster app. we will be crafting our video lesson using the KineMaster app. So what do we need? First, we need an Android phone. We've downloaded KineMaster app from the Google Play Store, and later, I will be showing you how to download the KineMaster app on your Android phone. And we will be using your Android phone for the final editing of our video lesson. We also need a PowerPoint presentation of your lesson. All of the slides of your PowerPoint presentation will be converted into image or pictures. And we also need the video of your actual teaching with green cloth used as background. So those are the things we need in order for us to do our video lesson. And now, let me show you how to download KineMaster app from Google Play Store on your Android phone. First, you go to Google Play Store and search for the KineMaster app. Once you have searched for the KineMaster app, you click install and wait for the installation of the KineMaster app on your Android phone. Let us now try to convert the slides of the PowerPoint presentation of your lesson into images or slides. So let us open the file or the PowerPoint presentation on your laptop or PC. So here is my sample PowerPoint presentation, and as you can see, I have 19 slides, and I will be converting all these slides into images or pictures. If you are going to create a PowerPoint presentation intended for video lessons, there is no need for you to add animations or effects on every slide, because when you convert a slide into an image or a picture, lahat po ng animations or effects na ilagay natin on the slides, mawawala na po lahat yon at hindi na po siya makikita dun sa mismong video, kasi nga po, ang mga slides ay na-convert na into pictures. So now, how do we convert pictures or slides into images or pictures? You have to make sure that you select all the objects within that slide. So how will we do it? You press Ctrl A and then right click, save as picture. Or you right click, hold, drag, and make sure na nako-cover niyo po lahat ng parts or lahat ng objects na nasa slide, and then right click, save as picture. You may continue the process until doon sa last slide po natin. So on my third slide, I have right click, hold, drag, and then right click again, save as picture. And then right click, hold, drag, right click again, save as picture. Kung napapansin niyo po, meron po tayong space po on the lower left of your PowerPoint presentation. Hinalat po talaga natin yung space na yan para po sa video na i-insert po natin when we edit the video lesson. So on my 8th slide, you right click, hold, drag, then right click again, save as picture. On my 10th slide, then right-click, then save as picture. Then right-click, hold, drag, and then right-click again, save as picture. So, naka 12 slides na po tayo. So, konti na lang po. And also, make sure that you are saving all the images in one folder. Para po pag nilipat na po natin sila sa ating Android phone, mabilis po yung pag-transfer ng mga images. On my 16th slide, then right-click, then save as picture, then save. On my 18th slide, right-click, hold, drag. So again po, no, make sure po na nako-cover po lahat ng objects na nasa slide po natin. Isang object lang po ang hindi makover o maselect. Pag sinave mo yung picture po, hindi po siya makikita dun sa mismong na-save na picture. And we're done. And so let us locate the files. As you can see, these files are now saved. These slides are now saved into images, and they are now ready to be transferred on your mobile phone or your Android phone. Now that I have transferred the video and the images in my Android phone, I think we are now good to go in our video lesson editing. So first po, i-click lang po natin yung KineMaster app icon sa ating screen. Okay po, since this is a new project po, i-click lang po natin yung middle button na may plus sign. And then we're going to choose the aspect ratio of the project. So, pipiliin po natin dito is yung landscape na 16:9. Nandito na po tayo ngayon sa storyboard po or sa main board po ng KineMaster app. So, what are we going to do is to fill the storyboard po ng mga images na nilagay po natin kanina dito sa ating phone. So, isa-isa po natin ngayong i-upload yan. Make sure po na sunod-sunod po yung pagkakalagay po ng mga pictures based po doon sa PowerPoint presentation natin. Ngayon po, kung first time niyo pong gumawa ng video at nahihiya po kayo na ilagay po yung video natin, don't worry po, makakagawa pa rin naman po tayo ng video lesson without your video by adding a voice over. So, gagawin nyo lang po ay i-click nyo lang po yung voice icon po dito sa ilalim. And then, we may start doing the introduction of our lesson. Ngayon po, kung mahaba po yung introduction ninyo, pwede nyo pong i-adjust yung duration ng bawat slide po natin or bawat picture. Ayan po siya. Okay po. So, every now and then po, pwede po tayong maglagay ng voice over sa bawat picture po na nandito na i-discuss ninyo sa ating video lesson. Now po, kung gusto nyo pong i-edit yung video natin na may video po kayo or gusto nyo pong ilagay yung sinit nyo po na video, ang gagawin nyo lang po is to click po yung layer icon po natin on the left, and then you click media. Then hanapin po natin ngayon yung sinute nating video. Ayan po yung previous video na sinute ko po na may green background. Pero syempre po, i-crop po muna natin yung video kasi po may mga nakalagay po dyan na hindi na po kailangan. May electric fan, may cortina. So, ang gagawin po natin, i-crop po natin yan. So, select lang po tayo dito yung cropping. And then po, i-crop lang po natin kung hanggang saan nyo po siya gustong i-crop. Okay po. Okay. Ngayon po, tatanggalin na po natin ngayon yung background po na green. So, hahanapin nyo lang po ngayon yung chroma key. Ito po yung chroma key. Enable lang po natin. Ayan po siya. Ngayon po, kung napapansin nyo may mga shades of green pa rin, i-adjust na lang po natin ngayon yung ating image. So, titimplahin na lang po natin kung paano yung gusto nyo pong timpla mula po dito sa ating chroma key button po. Okay, good na po siguro to. And then, i-adjust po natin yung ating video at ilalagay po natin kung saan nyo po part ng video nyo siya ilagay. Pero dun sa previous PowerPoint na ginawa ko po, may nag-allot po ako ng space on the left side po ng PowerPoint po. So dito ko po siya ilalagay at i-adjust ko na lang po siya. Okay po, nandun na po siya ngayon. And then, try po natin siyang i-play.
Welcome to another day of learning and fun. In today's video, we will be discussing the distance between 2 points. But before we proceed with our today...
So kung napapansin niyo po, lumipat po siya kaagad. I-adjust lang po natin yung duration po ng ating title page. Okay po. Try po natin.
The distance between 2 points. But before we proceed with our today's lesson, let me show you first the important landmarks that we always see in our community. The school, the church, the municipal hall.
Okay po. So, i-adjust pa rin po natin yung ating third na picture base po doon sa discussion po na ginagawa natin sa mismong video.
You, how far have you traveled from one landmark to another? If each of these landmarks is represented by points in a coordinate plane, is it possible to find the distance between each
Po. So ngayon po, i-adjust po natin yung fourth picture po natin hanggang doon sa before ng activity, which is our fifth picture.
as we go through our first activity? And so, let's go. In our first activity, you are asked to find the distance.
Okay po. So again, mag-a-adjust na naman po tayo base po doon sa discussion po natin on your video. So madali na lang po yung pag-a-adjust po nito kasi po naririnig niyo naman po.
X is a vertical distance. Just count the number of lines.
So i-adjust po natin ulit.
Between the two landmarks is a vertical distance.
Ulitin po natin. Medyo napahaba po yung duration na nilagay natin.
Between the church and the school. Since the distance between the two landmarks is
Okay po, i-adjust na po natin ngayon yung ating next picture hanggang doon po sa discussion po natin on the video.
distance between the church and the school is 8 units.
Okay po. So natapos po doon, so ibabalik po natin ngayon yan. And then you proceed to the next activity.
In our second activity, you are asked to find the distance.
Okay po. So adjust na naman po tayo. So since cellphone lang po yung ginagamit natin, medyo hindi na po na tayo mahihirapang
In our second activity, you are asked to find the distance between the church and the municipal hall. Since the
Okay po, so adjust po tayo ulit.
Since the distance between the two landmarks is a horizontal distance,
Okay po, adjust na naman po tayo. So ganyan lang po, paulit-ulit lang po yung ginagawa natin. Isinusunod lang po natin yung duration ng picture. Base po dun sa discussion, doon sa
the distance
video.
between the two landmarks is a horizontal distance. Just count the number of units from one point to another. And so,
Okay po, adjust na po natin. Abahan natin ng konti.
the distance between the church and the municipal hall is
Okay po, so, kulang pa rin po. Ayan na po siya. Tingnan po natin.
10 units. But how do we solve distance between 2 points which
Okay po. So, ibig sabihin po, i-adjust na natin. So, malapit na po tayong matapos. Napakadali lang pong gawin.
as illustrated in our
Okay po, adjust po tayo. Masyado na pahaba.
as illustrated in our next activity, you are asked to find the distance
Okay po. Adjust po tayo. Tingnan po natin kung sumasakto na siya.
and the municipal hall. Well, this is the best time to use
Okay po. Adjust po tayo ulit.
The distance formula.
Okay po. So, adjust natin yan. Base po, again, base po dun sa discussion po doon sa video.
The derivation of the distance formula for you to have a fuller understanding and a better applications of the distance formula in solving distance.
Okay po. Adjust po tayo. So, kapag mas mahaba po yung discussion ng particular slide po or particular picture, medyo habaan po natin yung duration.
Points. Let us call the 2 points.
Mahaba naman po siya.
Let us call the 2 points as P.
Okay po, habaan natin. Check po natin.
With coordinates x sub 1, y sub 1, and p sub 2 with coordinates x sub 2, y.
Okay po, kulang pa rin po.
X sub 2, y sub 2. We can run line
Okay po, adjust na po natin po. Base po, anticipate nyo na po kagad kung gaano po yung kahaba po yung discussion.
and along p sub 2 to form a right-angled triangle. Let us now label the sides of the right triangle. The vertical distance
Okay po, adjust na po natin. Konti na lang po to. So, since makakapag-edit po tayo sa cellphone, pwede po natin itong gawin habang nakahiga po tayo. Hindi po natin kailangan na humarap sa computer while we do the final editing of our video lesson.
shows the change in y. So let us denote that length as y sub 2 minus y sub 1.
Okay po, i-adjust po natin ng konti. Next po, So, adjust na po natin kaagad to. Medyo mahaba po yung discussion ng next slide natin. So, check po natin.
The horizontal distance signifies the change in x. So let us denote that leg as x_2 minus x_1. And finally, let us...
Okay, so adjust na po natin. So, ganyan lang po yung
Finally, let us denote the hypotenuse of the triangle as d, which is actually the distance between 2 points. Using the Pythagorean theorem, we know that the hypotenuse...
Okay po, adjust na po natin. So, actually, nasa third to the last slide na po tayo.
of the sum of the squares of the two other legs. From here, we can say...
Okay po, napahaba po siya. So, i-anticipate na po natin yung susunod na slide na medyo mahaba po yung discussion po niya. Balik po tayo dito.
Two other legs. From here, we can say that d is equal to the square root of the square of the quantity y_2 minus y_1 plus the square of the quantity x_2 minus x_1. If the n...
So, adjust na po natin.
to y_2, then the distance between 2 points can be determined using the distance formula.
Okay po, balik po natin, napahaba po yung nilagay natin. So, ito na po yung, kung napapansin niyo po, ibinalik ko po yung title kasi ito na po yung pinaka-last part at mag-end na po yung ating video. So, balikan po natin siya.
Formula. Get to know more about the lessons in distance between 2 points and its application in solving problems that involves distance between 2 points in our next video. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day.
Okay po. So, natapos po natin ngayon yung pag-edit ng ating video. So, ang pinaka-ano po dito, kailangan po, ang duration po, ang bawat discussion ay nakabase po doon sa discussion, doon sa video. So, ibig sabihin po, kung gaano po katagal mag-stay yung picture, ganun din po dapat yung nasa video. So, kayo na lang po ang bahala mag-adjust. So, as ngayon po, natapos na po natin yung ating video. Ang gagawin po natin, isi-save na po natin ngayon ang ating video. So, kung napapansin niyo po, yung pinaka-right corner po doon, sa upper right corner, i-click lang po natin yan. Okay po. And then, i-click po natin yung natapos nating video, and then, isi-save na po natin siya. So, kayo na po ang pipili kung ano po yung resolution na gusto niyo po. Pero mas maganda po, high quality video po ang ating video. So, save po natin siya into 1080p po. Ito na po yung actually 720p po is ideal na po para sa video presentation. Pero, itaasan po natin yung ating quality. So, isi-set po natin siya into 1080p and then we export. So, nag-i-start na po na mag-save po ang ating video. So, automatic po, kapag natapos na po yan, nakasave na po sa ating cellphone. And it is ready to be uploaded po kung saan nyo po siya gustong makita ng ating mga estudyante. Pwede po natin i-upload sa ating mga Facebook accounts, sa FB pages po. O kung meron po kayong YouTube channel, pwede nyo rin po i-upload doon ng video para mas marami po ang makapanood ng inyong video lesson. Let us watch our final output po. Welcome to another day of learning and fun. In today's video, we will be discussing the distance between 2 points. But before we proceed with our today's lesson, let me show you first the important landmarks that we always see in our community. The school, the church, the municipal hall, public market, and even gasoline stations. These landmarks are very important in our community as they provide quality services and products to the people. Have you ever tried going from one landmark to another? If you do, how far have you traveled from one landmark to another? If each of these landmarks is represented by points in a coordinate plane, is it possible to find the distance between each pair of points? Well, that is left for you to know and for you to find out as we go through our first activity. And so, let's go. In our first activity, we are asked to find the distance between the church and the school. Since the distance between the two landmarks is a vertical distance, just count the number of units from one point to another. So the p sub 1 with coordinates x sub 1, y sub 1, and p sub 2 with coordinates x sub 2, y sub 2. We can run line down from p sub 1 and along p sub 2 to form a right-angled triangle. Let us now label the sides of the right triangle. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1 plus distance between 2 points can be determined using points in our next video. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day. That is how we craft video lessons po using the KineMaster app. So, kung wala po kayong naka-prepare na actual video or video of actual teaching, pwede nyo pong ilagay doon yung voice over po muna. Pero if ever nagagawa po kayo ulit, pwede na po tayong maglagay ng ating video of actual teaching. And now, habang nagaano po si Ma'am Vanessa po kanina, naisip ko po kasi na mag-search po ng ibang app na pwedeng nating gawin na para sa mga tawag dito, yung wala pa pong Microsoft 365 and Office 2016. So, what I'm going to do is, I am going to share with you, tinry ko po siya kanina, and maglalakas loob na rin po akong i-share sa inyo. Nag-explore lang po ako ng konti, and I find it very easy po na gawin. So, let me share you po let me share you po my screen. Okay po. So, close na po muna minimize na po muna natin to. First, what we're going to do is you go to Google, and then sa browser po natin. And then, we search for Active Center. Okay po. Kung mapapansin niyo po, yung e-learning authoring software and training video editor po, ida-download po natin yan. Okay po? Okay po. Ito na po yung mismong page po ng Atomic Systems. Kung Mac po yung gamit nyo, pwede po kayo dito. Pero since ang gamit ko po is Windows 10, so I will be downloading the Active Presenter 8.1 on my PC. Okay po. Hintayin po natin siya. Medyo malaki po yung file. That's 55 MB. No po? Okay po. And then, install po natin yung Active Presenter po. Ayun po, no? Actual po yung ginagawa natin po. Wala po tayong shortcut, including po yung paggawa po or pag-edit po ng video kanina. Including yung pag-convert po ng mga images and pictures po kanina. Okay po. So, minimize na po natin to. Okay po. So, the first thing to do po is open natin po yung Active Presenter. Okay po. Okay, so, nandito po tayo sa homepage po ng Active Presenter po. Ang gagawin po natin, i-click po natin yung record video. Ayan po. Kung mapapansin nyo po, pwede po kayong mag-set ng recording area. Pwede nyo pong i-record yung buong screen po ng inyong monitor or pwede po kayong mag-custom. I mean, part lang po ng screen yung pwede nyo pong gusto nyo pong i-record. Okay po? And since PowerPoint presentation po tayo, so nagpe-present tayo, full screen, so pipiliin po natin yung full screen. And then po, meron po tayong webcam. So kung gusto nyo pong makita po yung sarili nyo po on the video lesson, i-on lang po natin ang ating webcam. Okay po? And then, yung microphone po. Check po natin kung ano po yung microphone na nakalagay po sa ating computer. So ako po, nilagay ko po is yung Microsoft, yung pong lapel na gamit ko po. So ito po yung ilalagay ko. Okay, now, you are ready to record. Pero hindi nyo po muna pipindutin yung record button. So, ang gagawin po natin, ipe-prepare po muna natin yung ating PowerPoint presentation. So, pipili po ako ng PowerPoint presentation ko po dito. Ito pong arithmetic sequence. Ayan po siya. So, ang gagawin ko po, i-slideshow ko na po siya. Pero hindi pa po tayo nagre-record. Okay po? Ang disadvantage po nito, habang nagre-record ka po on your actual teaching po, hindi mo po nakikita yung sarili mo. Pero, ang advantage po niya, you can dictate the phasing of the lesson. Para ka lang pong nagtuturo sa classroom. Ikaw ang pumipindot kung magne-next slide na, kung babalik ka dun sa previous slide, or kung dito po, pwede nyo rin pong ma-enhance po yung ating mga transitions and animations. Unlike po dun sa KineMaster po, na wala po lahat yung ating mga animations and effects po. Okay po. So, pagka-record po dito, magka-countdown po siya ng 3, 2, 1, and signal no po yun for you to get ready for the actual video discussion po. Okay po. Remember po, no, yung camera po natin, nagre-record po siya. So, make sure po na hindi tayo malikot at mawala po dun sa frame po ng ating camera. Okay po. Ngayon po, pag tapos na po yung ating video, we press Control End. So, yun na po yung signal na tapos na po yung ating video. So, itatry ko po natin. So, so ready na po tayo. So, I will be clicking the record button po. Okay po, ayan po siya, nagka-countdown na. So, good morning. Our today's lesson is arithmetic sequences. In this lesson, you will learn to illustrate an arithmetic sequence, determine the nth term of an arithmetic sequence, find the arithmetic means between the terms of an arithmetic sequence. And what you see on the screen are squares formed by matchsticks. In our first figure, we have a square with 4 matchsticks. In our second figure, we have 2 squares formed by 7 matchsticks. In our third figure, 3 squares with 10 matchsticks. And in the fourth, 4 squares with 13 matchsticks. So you just continue the discussion po ng ating PowerPoint presentation po. Just like the way you present your lesson inside the classroom. So ganun po 'yan. Ikaw po yung magdidictate ng facing po ng lesson. Unlike po dun sa pag nagre-record ka ng PowerPoint at nagko-convert ka, nilalagyan pa po natin ng timer yung bawat slide. Pero dito po, you click and then you can go back actually and then you can proceed to the next slide. Kung mabilis po yung discussion nyo, pwede nyo pong bagalan. So, kunyari po, tapos na po ang ating lesson. Ayan po siya, no? Ayan po. Tatapusin po natin siya. Okay po? Ayan. Hanggang dun sa generalization po ng ating lesson po. Bibilisan ko na po siya, no? Anyway po, alam naman po natin na nagre-record po itong ating active presenter po. Okay po. So, nandito na po tayo sa generalization and that is the end of our lesson. So, ipipress po natin ngayon, control, end. So, control plus end po, sabay po yan. Okay po. So, natapos na po ang ating video. Okay po. Bakit parang hindi po nag-record yung ating video? Actually po, ang webcam ko po ay nandoon sa mismong StreamYard, so hindi po nakapag-record. Pero lalabas po dito yung ating video at ilalagay po natin kung saan po siya pwedeng ilagay. Actually po, pwede po natin ipasok itong video na to using the KineMaster para matanggal din po yung background natin while we are presenting our lesson. Try po natin i-play po ang ating nagawang video. So, good morning. Our today's lesson is arithmetic sequences. So, ganyan po ang lalabas. So, kayo po yung magdi-dictate po ng facing po ng inyong lesson. So, wala na po kayong ilalagay na timer sa bawat slide po ng ating PowerPoint presentation. So, actually, kanina ko lang po yan nakita while Ma'am Vanessa is presenting her topic. Kaya po, tinry ko po na ipasok po itong active presenter po, which is mas madali po siya. Ang pagkuha po ng actual video teaching po ay nakasabay po sa mismong PowerPoint lesson po. Hintayin po natin matapos yung ating video. Inside the classroom. So, ganun po yan. Ikaw po yung mag-dictate ng facing po ng lesson. Unlike po sa pag nagre-record ka ng PowerPoint at nag-convert ka, nilalagyan po natin ng timer yung bawat slide. Okay po, stop ko na po siya, no? Okay po, so that is how we craft our video lessons. First in the KineMaster app, and second po in the active presenter po. Okay po, so kayo na po bahala kung ano po yung gusto niyo po pong gamitin. And also, if you have Microsoft 365 and Office 2016 po, mas maganda po. Okay po. And so, and remember po, before you shoot your video po, kung pwede po, and you are planning to upload the video po in your channel, in your YouTube channel, there is the possibility that your video will load po globally. So, better po kung meron po kayong script and then have your script checked by language editor po, no? Para po maiwasan po natin yung pong mapuna, okay po? And at the same time po, dun sa KineMaster na dinownload niyo po, pag natapos niyo na po yung video, magkakaroon po siya ng watermark. Okay po? And marami po tayong online tutorial sa YouTube po on how to remove the watermark of the KineMaster app. Pero hindi ko po siya pwedeng i-discuss po dito. Actually po yung video pinresent ko po sa inyo kanina, na-crack ko po yung KineMaster app at hindi ko po siya pwedeng i-present dito. Baka po magkaroon po tayo ng patent or copyright issues po, no? So, pwede po, okay? Marami po tayong online tutorial po dyan. Okay po, so, sa lahat po ng mga teachers po natin, to relieve our stress on thinking of some ways, paano po natin marireach po yung mga bata on August 24, video making is one of the best ways. So, don't let stress get into your nerves po. So, if you really want to obtain a better, more immersive, and meaningful learning experience for your students, then you should try or you should definitely consider using video lessons in any of your learning session. And that's what makes everything worth it. Just give it a shot. So, yun po, no? Sir Alden, am I getting into your nerves? Okay po, that's the end of my presentation po. So if you have questions po, I am willing to entertain all your questions po.
Yes, very, very well said, Sir Ramon. Ayan, natutuwa ko doon.
Thank you po, sir.
Totoo na napakadali ng gagawin using the KineMaster. And you added another application na mas madali pa sa KineMaster kasi mas kontrolado natin yung pagre-record dun sa isang active presenter. Am I right ba? Tama ba?
Yes po, sir. Actually po, sir, hindi po ako nakatulog kanina kasi sigurado po na magpapas ng video lessons. Actually po natulog na po ako 3 AM. Thinking of some ways para po mapadali po yung paggawa ng videos ng mga math teachers po natin. And hanggang kanina umaga po, while I'm listening to Ma'am Vanessa po on her session, nag-scroll po ako. May mga nakita po ako mga topic po dito, mga apps. Tinry ko po, bahala na, sabi ko, share ko na lang, kung kahit hindi ko pa ganong na-master, pero at least man po, sana po na naintindihan niyo po yung active presenter po.
Oo, still, we got a lot of time, Sir Ramon. Pag-usapan natin ulit yung KineMaster mo. Kasi may mga nakita kong, although ako rin, nakapag-react ako personally on the process. Yung unang pag-process is, of course, you have to download it.
Yes po.
Yung using, ano tawag dun? Store,
Google
something?
Play Store po.
Google Play Store for Android. Then app sa Apple. Kasi sa Apple, parang ang tawag dito may bayad pero may free trial. Yung sa Google Play Store ba, is it for free or?
Yes po, for free po yan. Wala po siyang bayad po. Pero expect nyo po, since free po yan, at the end, dun po sa pinaka-video natin, magkakaroon po tayo ng watermark. Ano po yung watermark? Yun yung po nakalagay na sa taas na made with KineMaster. So, there are ways po para matanggal po natin yung watermark na yan. At marami po tayong online tutorial sa YouTube po kung paano po tanggalin yung watermark na po yan. Pero, libre po siya.
Libre siya. So, unlimited ang paggamit sa
Sir.
Google. For Android. Sa amin kasi parang may trial lang.
So, siguro, sir, this is the best time for you to buy an Android phone.
Okay. Sana daw pati sa pag-ibig, sabi ni Sir Alden Richards ng DCT, may unlimited. Ang daming hugot ni Sir simula kahapon.
Oo, kanina pa nga siya humuhugot.
After downloading, anong meron after downloading, Sir?
After downloading po ng ating KineMaster po, so na-download na po siya, no? Ang gagawin po natin, yung mga PowerPoint natin nakasave sa ating mga computers po.
Ayun, doon tayo sa comment ako dun, sir, no? Yung sa pag-save mo ng mga PowerPoint na save as picture, pwede naman siyang i-save as, tapos JPEG agad, para
Opo.
image siya agad. Tama yun, no? Kasi mas mabilis yun. Unlike, isa-isa mo siya, for the viewers, kasi may nag-comment ng ganun, sa tingin ko pwede naman yun, no, sir? Yung
Opo.
isa-save as.
Actually po, sir, ang binabagalan ko talaga, lahat po ng ginawa natin dito, sir, wala pong shortcut. So, pinakita
Okay.
ko po isa-isa para po yung pong process po natin, kahit hindi po sila makasunod, madali po ma-remember po yung process and ways and processes po natin.
Oo, kaya nga, dino-double check lang namin sa'yo, sir, baka kasi hindi siya maging applicable dun sa gagawin namin, dun sa step na pinakita mo. That's why some people from our comment section, yun, nagtatanong nga sila about it. But anyways, after that, pwede ka na mag-record, you show yourself with the video, and then pwede tayong mag-add ng music as well, no, sir, as background for
Opo,
your
pwede naman po. Meron po tayong music icon po doon. Pwede
Ayun.
po natin, pero iset po natin yung low volume up to 5% lang po. Para po
okay.
hindi po masapawan po yung ating video. Actually po yung pinanood niyo po kanina, ang volume po nasa 5% lang po. Pero naririnig ko malakas pa rin no, sir? Siguro mga 3 or 4%.
Ang background music.
Yes po.
Pero ang mic mo as the presenter, mga ilang percent, sir, dapat? Para sa mga viewers natin na nanonood.
Actually po, sir, nakaset na po kagad yung microphone po natin once na nilagay po natin. Actually, sa pag-shoot na yun, I am using po Boya microphone. Ito pong gagamit ko po ngayon. Investment ko na po ito ngayon, no? As a part of my way of embracing my new normal.
Lapel ang tawag. Lapel na yan,
yes,
tama
po.
ba?
This is a noise reduction microphone po.
Noise reduction microphone. Lahat na ng klase ng microphone nakita.
So kahit nakaharap ka po sa electric fan, sir, so hindi po siya hindi po mababawasan po yung noise po natin.
Pwede kaya yung condenser mic, sir? Is that possible as well?
Mas maganda po yun. Mas maganda po yun. Pero meron din na po nabibili na na webcam po na may built-in microphone na noise reduction. Actually po ang gamit ko po ngayon ganyan din. Meron din po siyang built-in microphone.
Wow, that's it. Oh, I think very well said, Sir Ramon. I don't have any question. Marami akong nabasa that they are learning new skills, new learnings from you. Very easy to understand, very easy to comprehend, and very easy to follow the steps. Yan ang majority na comment ng lahat ng nanonood natin. Your last message para sa lahat ng nanonood natin, sir.
Okay po, so para sa mga kasama nating teachers po sa buong division ng Pampanga po, if you have questions po, or if you want po na magpatulong ulit, you can add me po on your Google Meet. Basta po you have to pay. You have to pay attention. Okay po? So, sir, pwedeng bumate. Ang dami pong nag-chat sa akin.
Sige.
Okay po, first of all po, I would like to greet po yung mga co-teachers ko po sa San Juan High School po, especially the math department po. And hi also to my head teacher, Ma'am Virgie Ibe, and to my principal, Sir Gary I. de la Cruz. Hello din po, siyempre of course, sa mga MTAP po na officers po, no? Ayong pong, yes, you are the wind beneath my wings po, no? And to yes po, no? And to Ma'am Jane, maraming salamat po for another tap on my shoulder po. Basta po isang tap lang sa inyo, sir, ma'am, I will always be on the top of my game. Promise po yan. And then po, to my Delta Scholars family po, konti na lang, gagraduate tayo. Kasi sir, panahon na po ng compre namin ngayon. Masyadong busy po, no? And then po, kay Sir Merby, number sense 101 po, nag-chat po sa akin, hello po. And also, sino pa ba? Yung mga kasama ko pong writers po, nasa grade 10, simula sa sim writing, module writing, up to script writing, up to printing of the modules po. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Sana okay pa po kayo.
Thank you very much, sir.
And also to the SDO Pampanga DCT po, maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much for sharing your expertise with us. Thank you, sir.
Salamat po, sir. Thank you.
And of course, at this point, ayan, ito merong mga paglilinaw. Salamat po sa video. According to Ma'am Maricar Bernabe, salamat po sa malinaw na pagdidiscuss ng video lessons. Pwede po bang isubmit namin na video? Hindi po muna KineMaster at Active Presenter. Yes po. As long as it is a video lesson for your output, pwede po yun. Kailangan po kasi namin ma-master ang lahat. Yes, definitely. Before downloading KineMaster, download first AC Market. This is according to Sir Billy Vivo. Then download the KineMaster in the AC Market. So download first daw po the AC Market and then download sa AC yung KineMaster. Then use KineMaster app without watermarks na po. Yun po. Sa mga nagka-question po about the watermark sa video, pwede daw po kayong mag-download muna ng AC Market and then using AC Market, you download the KineMaster application. Then sa video po is mawawala na daw po yung watermarks. There you go. I think we are done with this session. Again, maraming salamat po for assisting us. DCT family, thank you very much po to Sir John Palasigia, our ITO, Sir Jason Santos, our SEPS HRD, together of course with Ma'am Christine Marie Santos, our Education Program Specialist, SGOD HRD, siya po ang co-tech moderator natin, together with Ma'am Marian Santos Antonio, Teacher 2 of Lubao National High School. The whole team of the DCT po, maraming salamat po sa registration team, the promotion team, social media, and our moderators as well. Thank you very much for assisting us. Thank you, Sir Alden. Humabol ka, nag-lighten up ang day namin. Sir Johnny, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Our katame who's been through us until our last day. Ma'am Wilhelmina Castro, thank you so much po. Ma'am Irene Marquez, and of course, Ma'am Bernabet Manyo. Maraming salamat po sa inyo, and I think we will have the end program evaluation. Tama po ba ako, Ma'am Teens? Can we share the link for everyone? Ito po yung link natin. Screenshot nyo na po. Do not forget, of course, your attendance, plus the assessment link for the secondary, for the north, the south, the west, and the east. Okay po, I think that is for the elementary. And then for the secondary, meron po tayong sariling link for that. And then end of program evaluation link sa north, east, south, west, and then the secondary. Please, screenshot po natin yan para po makita po natin at makapag-evaluate po tayo sa lahat na nangyari. We thank, of course, our CID Chief for allowing us to conduct this such very important and very timely webinar for all of our math teachers. And hindi lang po math teachers, I think, ang nanood sa atin. CID Chief Dr. Celia R. Lacanlale, our SGS, Dr. Zenia G. Mostoles, our ASDS, Dr. Melissa Sanchez, our EPS, Dr. Jane P. Valencia. Sa lahat po ng nakasama natin na katami, maraming salamat po. Thank you as well to our high caliber speakers, Sir Michael, Ma'am Leia Usi, Ma'am Svet Lana Manalo, Ma'am Leia Perez, Ma'am Vanessa Pangan, and of course, Sir Ramon Payumo. Congratulations to the math department. Congratulations to the DCT team, core team. Maraming salamat po again for joining us for this 3-day. I hope that everyone is really again ready for this new normal with all of this knowledge that we gave to everyone. Thank you very much po sa lahat ng nakinig and from the beginning until the end of this webinar session. Again, ako po si Mark Anthony Castro. Naniniwala po ako sa hangarin at misyon na gagawin po natin bilang mga guro at bilang kasama po sa SDO Pampanga. Thank you very much and have a blessed morning to each and everyone. God bless po!